Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Matchday Live on the Toon Review YouTube channel. My name is Paul, and of course, I'm joined by my co-commentator, the man who, well, doesn't like referees, will say exactly how he feels on the referees, and every tackle is a red card. It is, of course, Billy Bob. Good evening, Billy.
Good evening, and good evening to all those viewers out there in Viewerland, all the Magpie Massive, hoping for 3 points tonight.
Indeed. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in once again to Matchday Live. Just to remind everybody before we actually get going that obviously I'm watching it through our normal service. Billy will be pausing his service at kickoff, so we will be in sync. If you want to do the same, we're not saying you have to, but if you want to do the same and be in sync with me and Billy for the commentary, just hit pause before your game kicks off and press play when I say, right, we're underway, and then you'll be in sync with me and Billy for the rest of the evening. No spoilers in the chat, please, as per usual, or the mods will remove you, and we don't want to do that. We'll go straight into the team lineups, Billy. This is how Newcastle United line up tonight. Nick Pope starts in goal. Trippier, Shea, Joe Linton, Tonali, Barnes, Isak, Livramento, Murphy, Byrne, and Bruno. On the bench, Dubravka, Wilson, Target, Kraft, Asula, Willock, Longstaff, Miley, and Neve. Your thoughts, Billy, on Nick Pope's return to the feckin' lineup?
It's not. I don't think it's a good look, personally. I don't think it looks good with what Eddie says about form being the key to you being in the side. Pope's shown no form, and Dubravka's shown lots of form.
Yep.
So it's really, Pope shouldn't be in that side. We all know that. Hopefully, just rest Dubravka so he doesn't get injured before the final, but I have my doubts. Yeah,
I have my doubts as well. I think it's an absolute shambolic state of affairs, to be honest, Billy, and I am very, very pissed off with it. I feel for Martin Dubravka. I think he proved on Sunday against Brighton, the saves he made, the performance he put in. How can you possibly say that he deserves to be dropped? And listen, I'm not saying that Nick Pope's not going to play well tonight. I don't give a shit, to be quite honest. What I give a shit about is shitting on players like that. Because quite clearly, that's exactly what he's done. Dubravka did nothing to deserve to be dropped. And, you know, he's not resting players for the cup final. You can tell by the rest of the lineup. So what the hell is going on in Eddie Howe's mind? I have no idea. But it is, for me, a fucking disgrace. It really is. And I really feel for Martin Dubravka.
Especially with him signing a new contract now. So if he leaves in the summer, he's not going to get the big payout that he would have got if he'd have remained a free agent.
Yeah, I think he's shit.
It's bad practice for me.
Yeah. But listen, Nick Pope might have a worldie. That's not my point. My point is, it's shit. Clive Hemming is a new member of the channel. Thank you very much, Clive. And Joe Wilkinson has also gifted a Toon Review membership. Don't forget, please, to like the show if you enjoyed tonight's commentary. And, of course, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. It is free to do so. But don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a future upload or a video. It's a fantastic community on this Toon Review YouTube channel. So please, if you're new and you like what you see, or you've been watching a while and you haven't already done it, hit that subscribe button and come and be part of this upgrowing, well, very fastly grown channel, actually. Also, memberships, as you can see, are available. So a super chat, which is the $ at the bottom of the live comments, that will get your comment guaranteed to be read out on the show. And of course, a massive thank you to channel sponsors, Mamaroo Records, for their continuing support of the channel. Based in Whitley Bay for all your music needs, your vinyls, your CDs, your merchandise. They do a bit of sport merch as well. And of course, gift cards. Pop in and see Steve if you're ever in the Whitley Bay area. Tell him you're a TTR viewer and he'll do you a cracking deal. If you can't get into Whitley Bay itself, check them out online. That is pinned right at the top of the description. We've just had a super chat from Spike Milligan come in there saying, how is out to lose this? I'm on the how out. Wow. Jesus Christ. Let's take a look at the home side then, shall we, Billy? This is how the Emmas line up. Areola's in goal. Wan-Bissaka, Todibo, Kilman, Cresswell, Scarles, Alvarez, Ward-Prowse, Souček, Bowen, and Kudus. It's kind of the side we looked at last night, Billy, in the predicted lineup.
Virtually the same, isn't it? Yeah. Alvarez and Souček will provide a lot of physicality in the middle of the park with what they hit us with at St James's. They don't have the physical presence of a big kind of centre forward up front. However, what they do have is lots of pace with Bowen and Kudus. Very dangerous side. And pretty good. They've got 5 at the back. 2 good defenders there in Wan-Bissaka. Kilman's a good player. And Todibo's a good player also. I think the young lad's the one we can get at.
Yeah, definitely. Insanity with a super chat saying, don't know how Nick Pope starts this game, to be honest. Hoping we win and he has a good game, but it's a crime that Dubravka doesn't keep his starting place. C15 says, people just love to complain. I am happy with the lineup. That's not what we're saying, mate. You know, Nick Pope may have a worldie tonight, but what has Dubravka done to be dropped? That's the question that we're asking. It's not complaining about the lineup. I'm perfectly happy with the lineup if you ask me anything, but it's the way Dubravka's been tricked, Billy.
Exactly that. And Nick Pope's the 2 games he's played, he's looked terrible. Let's be honest.
He has.
It seems now people want to give him game time. Well, why don't they play him in the cup then? Why don't they play him in the cup? If you needed game time that much, why don't they play him that Sunday?
Yeah,
I don't understand it. I think Nick Pope was always going to be his number 1, and he's kind of ignoring what happened during that great win we've had with the Dubravka goal, where he's not put a foot wrong for me.
Yeah. Bourne says Niall is scoring. I mean, Bourne is the man to watch tonight for West Ham. He's having a very good season, Billy. Captain of the side.
Yep.
We spoke about him on the preview last night. He's a great player and a big danger for us.
Absolutely, yeah. England international, rightly so. He's a very, very good player. Him and Kudus are going to be real threats tonight. Mm-hmm. Really are. And they've got the guile of Ward-Prowse behind them, so we don't want to give him free kicks away near the box either. So it's going to be a hard night for us.
It is. It's going to be a tough night. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we go out there and rekindle some form that we haven't really been shown in the last few weeks. But this is a big game because, it's a big game Premier League wise, and it's a big game to put us in the right frame of mind going to Wembley at the weekend, Billy. Absolutely.
Confidence, momentum, all of those things that we need for a game against the best side in Europe at the minute.
Yeah.
We're going to need all those things and a bit of luck on our side as well come Sunday.
Yeah,
but it could happen. But we need to play well tonight first and get a result.
By the way, I would just like to say the thumbnail for tonight's match has been up for most of the week now, and not one single person spotted the error that I made, Billy.
What was? I didn't see myself. What was it?
Well, I put David Moyes as the West Ham manager on the thumbnail.
Oh, dear.
And it wasn't until Julie Dorset-Bell was the one that pointed it out on X earlier on. So I managed to change it just before we came on air. I went back into the software and changed it to yeah. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but not one single person pointed it out to me until tonight. Crazy. It's not a major problem, obviously. Well, maybe it's to West Ham fans it is. David says Eddie keeps picking underperforming players, never ones who are performing. Then Eddie is going to lose the dressing room, if not already. I just don't understand the mad scramble to get Dubravka to stay, Billy. I honestly, I don't understand it. I can't.
Especially if we're going to sign a goalkeeper in the summer as well, by all accounts.
Yep.
If Nick Pope is, as we believe, leaving in the summer because we'll get a bigger fee than they would for Dubravka, why show him this? Why have him in? Well, especially as Dubravka's been exemplary in goal this year.
Yeah. Well, he'll be feeling a little cheesed off, I would imagine, and even more cheesed off if he doesn't play in the cup final, because he's a big reason we're at Wembley. Super chat from Keith Truscott. Pope in goal, there's a very good chance they're going to score. Pope is the weakest link right now. Not confident at all. Not good. Listen, it's a huge game. It's a huge game for everyone involved in that defence tonight. Again, it's an aging defence with Trippier, Byrne, and Shea all in that back line, Billy. So, we've said recently that the defence when Pope has come back just doesn't look like it's in cohesion with each other. So God knows. I mean, it's going to be a big night for all of them tonight. They've got to perform.
Let's not forget, Nick Pope at his very best is better than Martin Dubravka in goal.
Yes.
However, since he did his shouldering, we haven't seen him at his best, have we?
That's the whole point, isn't it? That's the
other big point in the team is Harvey Barnes. He's been given an opportunity tonight to prove his worth, to get himself a Wembley start. Yeah. He's going to have to perform tonight. Hope he does.
Absolutely. NUFC Ollie has been a member for 22 months now on the channel. Looking forward to your commentary tonight, lads. It's clear Eddie Howe has his favourites. Very harsh on Dubes. Keith's back with another super chat. It's West Ham versus Newcastle. So, of course, all that's been spoken about is Man United and Arsenal. Nothing about us, utter shite. Well, that's why we go on half an hour before Sky will never change. They will never change. And that's why we tell people to knock the commentary off the telly and listen to us. I know you don't get the stadium effects. You would if it was on Amazon, but unfortunately it's not. So, but you get our crack and banter and better commentary, full stop, really. Dr. House says, hi, Paul and Billy. Don't understand why Dubes isn't in goal. To be honest, he has been great. Hope the eye is feeling better, Paul. It's not so bad. It's still swollen. It's very itchy, to be honest. And I think that points to conjunctivitis. But to be honest, I tried to get in the doctors this morning. Couldn't. Pharmacist couldn't give me anything. So I've got to ring back again at 8 o'clock in the morning, try and get a doctor's appointment. But it is less painful than it was yesterday, but still quite swollen. Bilbo says, I'm sick of Eddie playing his favourites, i.e. Pope. Talks crap. It doesn't matter if he wins the cup. I want him out. Oh, dear God. Lars says, I'm struggling to see how bad Cher will have to play for Kraft to actually get a chance to start. Well, yeah. Our defence is seriously up shit's creek. I mean, if you're Graham Potter, Billy, would you... I mean, obviously, you know, Graham Potter's very astute manager as well. You know, good English manager. We spoke about him last night, and that, you know, what happened to Chelsea was just a shit show when he was there. It wasn't all to do with certainly Graham Potter. He proved to Brighton what a good manager he is. He's had some decent results with West Ham since he's taken over. He'll have looked at Newcastle's last few games, and he'll definitely target the centre-backs. He will, although he hasn't got a centre forward in the side. So I think he'll be going down the width first. He'll put Kudus and people like that, and Wan-Bissaka certainly will be attacking. Yeah, scored at St James, of course. But it's getting Bowen inside and keeping him kind of as a centre forward. It's going to be hard for him because he likes to drift wide himself, which may pay to our kind of advantage. But yeah, through the middle, if they can get someone like Souček breaking as well with his physicality. They've got lots of options to kind of attack us, but I think, personally, they're better at attacking from width. Well, I mean, look, even though it's not going to suit them to do that tonight. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people in the chat, Billy, really pissed off about the goalkeeping situation. Jack says it's a joke how Pope and Shah starting after how they've been performing. Paqueta not suspended yet. No, he's not. Is he on the bench? Is Paqueta there, Billy? I can't see that. Yes, yeah, he's on the bench. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Ray says we should have a bet in when Pope mistakes will happen. Jody Mag says even though I have said what I have said, I will still back the team tonight. Come on, lads, let's get some form back and get a win. Oh, absolutely, Jody. Listen, let's see how the game goes. I mean, like I said, I think the decision to drop Dubravka is really bad. However, you know, that doesn't stop me supporting Nick Pope tonight and supporting the lads. If mistakes happen and we don't play well, that's a discussion for after the game, of course, and in the review tomorrow night. But we'll see how we get on. Paul says Dubes in the form of his life, gets offered a new contract, then gets dropped. You can't write it, man. Insanity with the super chat saying Hope Share doesn't have 100% pass accuracy to West Ham tonight. Alexander with the super chat saying free medical advice, cold compress and light lotion that's non-scented. Pope is in goal to rise his value, I think. Well, if he plays well, he would, but what if he don't play well? Yeah. C15 with the super chats. In all fairness, people keep criticising how for giving Pope game time. How can he gain match sharpness without games? Only so many opportunities left. He could have played last Sunday. Yeah. He could have played in the cup, to be honest. You know, listen, whatever you think about Nick Pope, Dubravka do not deserve to be dropped. He just doesn't. And it speaks for volumes when you see how many people are actually in the comments tonight saying the same thing. You know, yes, we'll support Nick Pope. Of course we will. We're Newcastle fans. But that doesn't take away the fact that Dubravka didn't need to be dropped. It's bonkers. Nick Thornton, good evening. I'm sick and tired of this manager mismanaging our squad. He'll never make it to the elite level. You know, I just get the feeling we're going to go and win 5-0 tonight, Billy. Yvonne says, Paul, the players have it written in their contract that if fit, they automatically play. It used to be a thing. Potentially. Well, certainly with goalkeepers, that's a possibility. Wacky says, if Isak slows down or takes a knock where physio comes on, I'd say bring him off. Even if you're okay, you need him for the final. Take no risks.
Well, you would say that. You're a West Ham fan, Wacky.
yeah.
Take him off, bring Longstaff on. Is that your suggestion?
Yeah, our resident Forest fan is in the house. NFFC 1865. Hope you're well, mate. Good luck at Wembley. I'll be right behind you guys. I think a lot of people are, to be honest.
I think the whole country are.
Yeah.
Except for the Liverpool supporters, like.
Yeah, Mike says, yes, we have to be at it from the start. It is a massive game for us.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some ridiculous comments, Billy. People saying, oh, you know, it's not an important game. Let's just concentrate on the Premier League after the cup final. Well, I'm sorry, but that could be too late. We're 9th in the table. We need to keep going. And while the points gap, Billy, is still as close as it is, because before you know it, you could be 9 points behind all of a sudden.
Yeah, going down in 10th, 11th, 12th, and season finished. We need to start winning games again on a consistent basis, like we did before Christmas. Get ourselves back in that top 4.
Yeah, it's safe to say Ken's not happy with Sky. Not even fucking playing, and Sky Sports all about the red shade from Manchester.
Well, then it's just in Pope and Dubravka now.
Oh, well. Shane over in Australia. Hope you're well, mate. He's been a member for 37 months on the channel.
Wow.
Morning, gents. Need an Isak masterclass today. Also, wouldn't mind being 2-0 up first half and get Isak off as soon as possible. Well, that will probably be the plan. Try and win the game, and then we can rest some players, Billy.
Yeah, but we did that against Forest. We were when we nearly lost that one. We need to do that one. Sorry,
that didn't go
4-1
well,
lead. So, yeah, we don't want to be kind of having our second half tools down motion again, do we?
Yeah, good point. Gary Linney with a super chat. Thank you, Gary. My wife and I were standing with Alexander Isak yesterday in a supermarket queue. We followed him out. He was walking with a bit of a limp. Well, he's not. He's starting tonight.
Yeah, them tight trousers.
Yeah, don't. I mean, you can wear tight trousers for different medical reasons, can't you, Billy? Just to overcome muscle injury. So, you know, back in your disco dancing days of the 70s, Billy, you know, those tight high waist trousers.
I wasn't disco dancing in the 70s. I'm old. I ain't that pissing old.
Oh dear. We've got a super chat from Michael Purvis. Thank you, Michael. If Pope makes more mistakes, lessons are not being learned. Southgate all over again. I'd rather give the money in the summer to somebody else. And Stoic Protector with a super chat. Thank you, buddy. We'll always support our lads no matter what. If Eddie's job's to pick, it's Eddie's job to pick, even though we may disagree. It's our honour to cheer the lads and egg them on to a win. Absolutely.
Agree.
But if they don't play well, we'll call it out like we do all the time. You know, when we're good, we're good. We'll say we're good. Liam's going for a Harvey Barnes rocket tonight. Nailed on. Well, he likes playing against West Ham for us. So let's just pray. Brian H with the super chat. Everyone sync whatever you're watching on and listen to the TTR commentary up the tune. Thank you, Brian. Very kind of you to say so. Yeah, just if you're watching it on Sky and you want to be in sync with me and Billy, just when you go to kick off, just pause it for a few seconds until I say, right, we're underway. That'll just mean that my stream's underway then, and we will all be in sync for the rest of the evening if you want to do it that way. I'm not saying you have to, but if you want to be in sync with me and Billy to listen to the commentary as it happens, just pause when you go to kick off. I'll say, right, we're underway. Just hit play, and we're all in sync. So... no spoilers in the chat either, guys. Again, I don't want the mods to have to remove you. We don't want that, do we, Billy?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The more the merrier.
Indeed. Please do keep subscribing. Bottom right-hand corner. Let's see what we can finish tonight on. We did start on something like 36,363. So let's see what we can finish tonight on. And thank you and welcome to everybody who's subscribed so far tonight. Jeff says, I agree, Paul Dupe should never have been dropped. I mean, there's not many people sort of, you know, saying sort of they're happy with the decision. Christopher says, Paul, I loved your video earlier, shaming Joey Barton. I used to like him at Newcastle, always gave everything, but not anymore. The man has become a cretin and mocking disabled people disgusts me. Yeah, listen, I did that video, and I've had some people come back and say, oh, well, it's freedom of speech in this country. Yes, it's freedom of speech, but he's welcome to say it, but do I have to agree with what he's saying? Absolutely not. Do I think
but Paul, he's not welcome to say it. It's hate speech what he's doing.
Yeah, of course it's hate speech.
It's discriminatory hate speech, and no one's entitled to do that. And unfortunately, he will get his collar felt.
What he said about that charity game, referring to disabled people, was just disgusting. And I don't care whether it's freedom of speech or not. I'm going to call it out. I'm disabled myself. I'm going to call it out because I found it disgusting. So
free speech is fine, but not when it's hate speech. It's like
indeed
the last that's been banned from James Park with her hate speech. That's why she was banned.
Yep, absolutely. Alexander with another super chat saying crazy reversal from last year with Pope and Doobs. I mean, it is. It's completely swung around full circle, Billy.
100%. But it has on the pitch also, hasn't it? Let's be honest. 12 months ago, we'd never be saying Martin Dubravka should be in the side. It was pretty awful last year.
Yeah.
This season is a completely different player, completely different keeper. And so's Pope. Swap bodies.
Aaron says, as a disabled person, my freedom of speech says Barton is a bell end. Yes, exactly. And that's what I try and tell people when they make comments like that on my video today. It's free speech in this country. He's allowed to say what he wants. No, he's not. Not referring to the charity game that all those YouTubers played as disabled people. It's foul. It's disgusting. It's wrong. And he's a bell end. Johnny says, if Joey Barton has the freedom to say what you said, then Paul has the freedom to call him a wanker. Exactly. Correct, Billy. That's not what freedom of speech means. It's hate speech. Ian says, Dada Bradley's in the house. Hope you're well, Ian. How is an average manager? How can he put Pope in goal? Well, there it is. The shit he says about women's football as well. By the way, we had a lovely little commenter on. Did you see what I put that in the chat, Billy? On WhatsApp?
I didn't see that one, no.
Oh, I'll read it to you. Somebody commented this on my video earlier on. Basically, he was referring to, put it this way, Sam's not going to be happy with it. It should be furious. This is what he said, Billy. Paul, you have a good channel, but it annoys me when you talk about women's football. The majority, okay, so he's talking about everybody here. The majority do not want to hear about it. Please talk about men's football only.
What was this bloke's name?
His name
and shame. It's not Chris O'Neill again, is it?
No, VSoul55.
Oh well, fake name then.
Of course it is. He hasn't got the bollocks to put his proper name because he's, super chat from C15 again. Thank you. The issue is, I feel criticism towards Halford decisions he makes before us knowing the outcome of the game. It happens too often with our online fan base.
It does. And generally, the opposite happens, doesn't it? We go out and win.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, C15, that we absolutely hammer this decision and then we all see worldies from the team tonight. But, we'll see. North Shields Jeff, come on, lads. Nice and positive 3 points and back in the mix at the top. Thanks for the commentary. Great stuff. Thank you very much. Graham says what Barton says is unlawful. Well, I just hope somebody pulls him up on it because, one comment made me laugh when I said that he deserves a smack in the face and stuff, and I'd love to do it. Somebody said, "Oh, Barton will knock your head off, son." All right, big man. All right, big man.
Oh, Mikel Antonio's at the game anyway, which is good news. On the pitch, clapping, standing up, so that's good news.
Who?
Mikel Antonio.
Oh, brilliant.
That's the first time we've seen him since he's had his horrible accident. And he's walking, which is good news, without crutches.
That's brilliant to see. Brilliant to see. Paul, it's not a piss take, mate, but put a little bit of Zavirax on the area and it'll be away in a day or two, mate. Hey, I might try that. If I can't get into doctors, I'll try anything. Paul, my brother was mentally handicapped. Barton has no right to belittle disabled people. You just can't say that, especially when they raised 5 million for charity. And then you still get the wankers coming on saying, oh, by the way, don't tell me that they turned up for free. Well, they did.
He had to go with chunks as well, didn't he? He scored. The fella scored.
I mean, it wasn't supposed to be a fantastic game of football. They turned up for the charity and it worked. £5 million raised.
There were some good play. There are some good players in two sides, but most of them were crap.
But
so
yeah,
what?
but it's a bit of fun, man. It's a bit of fun, and that's exactly what they had and raised a fortune. And I'm certainly not. How can you dare turn around and say, "Oh, yeah, don't tell me they didn't." Some of the comments they turned up for clicks and likes. Fuck off, man! Jesus Christ, honestly.
Anyhow, looks like we're in the white and green tonight.
Yes. Okay, that'll change on the stats shortly. Anyway, might have done already. Actually, I think it has.
It has, yeah.
Yeah. Dan Kane's back with us.
Good stuff.
What's up, gents? My final game in hospital since December the 1st. Kind of love that my first match home is the final. Well, listen, Dan, I know we've been emailing, matey, so it's great to know that you're going back home and you're back on the channel again. So nice to see you. And keep safe, matey. Keep strong. And, well, hopefully we can lift the cup for you getting home. What a present that would be. Paul put a poll up. Who likes women's football here? Well, I know for a fact that most of the channel are very, into all the Newcastle sides. So I don't have to put a poll up because I know that the majority of tosspots that think like that, don't belong on any channel, to be honest. Yes, some people prefer men's football. Of course they do. But that doesn't belittle the women's game, which is improving every season. I mean, the lasses are getting over 22,000 next week for the derby against Sunderland. So, it's outrageous. Dan Madgen with a super chat. As a lifelong Newcastle fan and a lasses season ticket holder, Barton and that commentator need to go back to the cave they crawled out of. How are the lads and lasses? Yeah. Sentiments exactly. Peter Garthwaite with the super chat. Pope's selection is a joke. Dubes must be pissed off. Well, if he's not, I'd be questioning that. Alan Broadmoor, member for 14 months on the channel. Evening, Paul and Billy. Great show as always. Let's hope for 3 points tonight. And I agree with you. Pope should not be playing. I feel sorry for Dubes. I'm just getting to the very bottom of the chat, Billy, so that we can get the game started. And then I know I'm level with the chat. There we go. All right. Douche. Right, so I'm getting the Newcastle lineup, but it's a different broadcast to what you'll be watching, Billy. So
yeah.
So remember, guys, women's footy is better than men's.
Don't say it.
Oh dear. Yeah. So as I said, if you just pause, if you're kicking off before me, just hit pause for a couple of moments. I'll then tell you when we're underway on my stream. And then we can all be in sync together. You don't have to do that, but if you want to listen to the commentary in real time with me and Billy, please do. No spoilers in the chat, please, at all, or the mods will simply remove you. And we don't want anybody to have to do that. Let's all enjoy this game tonight together. No spoilers. Wait until me and Billy have commentated on it, and then we can all talk about it in the chat. So I've got Newcastle in a huddle at the minute, Billy.
Yeah, I've just gone past that. Not too far behind.
All right, okay, then that's good. Well, Newcastle were first to break their huddle. West Ham have now broken theirs. As there's Eddie Howe chomping down on his chewing gum. So remember, guys, if you go to kick off, just hit pause. I'll tell you when I'm underway. Hit play. We'll all be in sync for the remainder of the evening. Providing I don't get the spinning wheel of death, Billy.
Mm-hmm.
I can always switch mine, though. That's the thing.
Make me small.
I beg your pardon?
Make me small. I've said that to a few people in the past.
Oh,
that made me dark.
Oh,
there
you go. Well, we are underway. We're underway. You caught me out there, Billy. I was faffing about with the screen, and then never mind. We're underway. And immediately Isak is breaking down the left-hand side for Newcastle. Looking hungry, plays it through, looking for the run of Murphy. Oh, them stupid bubbles all over the pitch. I mean, how annoying is that?
I know. We're back to discos again.
You what, matey?
Back to them 1970 discos again.
Yeah. Anyway, West Ham long ball from Cresswell. Looking for Kudos down the left-hand side. Shah comes across. He beats Shea once. He's beaten him again. Crossing for Bourne. He's just missed it. Souček! How's he missed that? From right in front of the goal. Literally 2 yards out, and he's put it over, Billy. What a chance for West Ham.
Firstly, why didn't Fabian Schär put a challenge in? He was nearer the ball than Kudus was. If you look at the replay now, he could nod it out there, do so. Allows Kudus to take the ball. Goes past him with ease. Missed header from Dan Burn at the near post.
Livramento miss kicks. How was Souček?
Over the bar. Yeah, it should be 1-0 down already. Let's be honest.
That's awful defending from Newcastle. It's literally awful, and not a good start from Fabian Schär, Billy.
I don't know where Kieran Trippier was, by the way, but still.
Well,
I mean, the other three of the back four had horrendous moments in that.
So West Ham winning another header. Schär this time down to Trippier, back to Fabian Schär. Livramento calling for the ball, but he's been ignored. Tonali now to bring it forward. He's took a heavy touch there, though. West Ham will win it back, but there is Jacob Murphy. Trippier. Livramento still screaming for the ball. Can Bruno find him? Yes, he does. Now, Livramento just over the halfway line. Barnes is ahead of him. Livramento goes down the left. Barnes stops running. Checks back. Bruno back to Barnes now. Barnes to Livramento. Barnes. And now Burn will go back to Schär in his own half. Schär's got to be careful. Kudus with a very quick bit of speed there, it was safe to say. Trippier now to Murphy. Murphy, nice ball inside to find Joe Linton. And Joe Linton now heading off to the right-hand side again. Murphy plays it. That's terrible. That's way overhit by Murphy and out to play for, Tonali. The right kind of move, but there's no way Bruno's going to get on the end of that, Billy.
Yeah, really poorly hit pass from Tonali, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I felt actually they should have come inside before that, not gone outside, but the wrong choice was made. Why they were ignoring Livramento for 30 seconds there, Lord knows.
Well, he stood in acres of space, didn't he?
Yeah.
Here's Wan-Bissaka now as West Ham trying to play the ball out. Chips it forward, Bourne. Nice touch to Kudus. Kudus, there's plenty of space on the left-hand side for West Ham. Murphy couldn't take it. Trippier's going to get there, though. Great running by Trippier. Can he get to the second ball? He can, but it's a great sliding tackle. And West Ham come away with the ball. Had to be timed to perfection, that Billy, and was.
Yes, excellent tackle. Good reading of the game from Kilman, I believe.
Kilman, yep. To Debo now. Back to Areola. Right-footed ball up the field. Tonali can't win that header. And again, I mean, he looks fast, this Kudus fella, Billy.
He's very quick, very nippy, very tricky. He's a hell of a player.
And Livramento has the ball now for the Toon. Back to Dan Burn. Quickly shut down by Bourne. Back to Nick Pope. And it's a left foot clearance. Well, but we've done well to keep the ball there. Good work by Barnes. But Wan-Bissaka just getting the foot in there. And he
long legs. He's made many tackles, sweeping them long legs behind.
He has.
That's a foul, referee.
I think he just got the ball, Billy. Just took it away from Joe Linton a little bit. Wan-Bissaka now.
Tackle.
Now he's.
You're fucking joking, ref.
I knew you were going to say that. Oh dear. Ward-Prowse now back to Kilman. Ward-Prowse right in the middle of the field. Cresswell. That's a good ball there to Kudus again. He's seen a lot of the ball early doors. Ward-Prowse to Debo, and now Wan-Bissaka. Good ball through to Bourne. Nice bit of play by Jared Bourne. He skips around Livramento. Cross comes in, and it's over the bar. Is that a West Ham corner?
No,
they're claiming it is. I think he's giving a goal kick. But again, Livramento. Sorry, it was Joe Linton. I mean, he didn't even make a tackle there, Joe Linton. Bourne skipped around him.
It was Livramento looking for the man behind him when he's clearly going for the box.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I mean, that's a 50-50 throw up as to who that hit last, Billy. You can't really tell from that camera angle, but again.
With a slice in the area.
Yeah. I mean, that could have gone anywhere, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Here's Barnes now. Nice ball to Murphy. Murphy plays it out for Trippier. Good passing that by Newcastle. Trippier in for Barnes, but well read.
Well read again.
Cresswell standing up there again. Long ball looking for Bourne again for West Ham. Livramento. Not a great header from Tino, and Bourne intercepted the ball. Bourne on it again, wins a throw in. West Ham start the better side, Billy.
Yeah, without doubt. Yeah, look more comfortable on the ball. Looked like there's more cohesion in what they're actually trying to do. We haven't started badly, but defensively we look dodgy.
No, we just haven't settled down yet, have we? But early doors, very early doors in the game, of course. Todibo now inside for Ward Prowse, who's suddenly rediscovered his form, Billy, and is pushed back into the West Ham side after being out on loan.
Exactly. Went to Forest, couldn't get a game for them, and he's come back and it's now the fulcrum for their midfield again.
Yep. Isak now pressing. Long ball again. Who's their number 19, Billy?
Is it Alvarez?
Alvarez, yeah. He's on the ball now. Plays it out wide. There's another cross coming in here. Cher does well this time. Souček on the edge of the box. Burn this time heads it away. I thought Murphy could have got there, but he didn't. In comes another cross. Cher again hammers it away. It's a West Ham onslaught at the minute, guys. Todibo now. Wan-Bissaka in a bit of space on this near side. Plays it down the line for Bowen again. Joe Linton comes to meet him. And at the moment, Bowen is just teasing Joe Linton, Billy. But West Ham now with Wan-Bissaka. Still, good defending this time. Blocked him out. And that's a good interception by Joe Linton. Bruno brings it away. And now to Isak. Isak just couldn't quite get the ball to Barnes, but wins a throw in. Shake of the head from the great Swede.
Yeah, a bit slow, wasn't he? If he got that off a split second before, he could have put Barnes in there.
Yeah, just thought his first touch was a little bit heavy, wasn't it? Just delayed the pass. I mean, Barnes had done well there. He made a good run as well. He would have been away.
Yeah, he started pretty brightly, to be fair to him. He's not had much of the ball, but what he has done, he's been pretty bright.
Yep. Still goalless. 7.5 minutes into the game. And Dan Burn has the ball for Newcastle, bringing it out of defence to Livramento. Back to Burn. Left foot long ball from Dan Burn looking for Barnes. Wan-Bissaka wins that, but it's bounced out for a throw into Newcastle. Barnes will wait for Tino Livramento. Now Joe Linton. Tonali. Spreads it out wide now for Kieran Trippier. Trippier has Murphy further down. Here is Jacob Murphy. Cutting inside, taking some players on here. Lays it to Tonali. Tonali. And now Bruno. Bruno, great pass down the line. And Joe Linton just couldn't really get his foot around the... Sorry, Murphy couldn't get his foot around the ball there, Billy. I was behind for a goal kick.
I thought it might have been off anyway, but we shall see.
Oh, I think he was on.
No, he's not. He's on. He's on, yeah.
A little put off, I think.
Good defending.
See, Lloyd Kelly had a good game for Juventus yesterday, Bill.
He got a 4.5 rating, didn't he? On
yeah, it's terrible, apparently.
Total score, whatever it's called.
Anyway, goal kick for West Ham, which Areola will take. Coming up to 9 minutes gone. Lots of empty seats there, Billy.
Yeah. Monday nights, I guess it's school nights, and I don't know. I think West Ham Stadium's too big for them, to be fair.
Yeah, it's awful.
But it's a free stadium. Mr. Johnson gave him a free stadium.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, he did to Conservative donors, but let's not get political.
You're getting all political on us, Billy Trey. Oh, nice work by Barnes. Over the top now, Isak. Isak spins. It was terrible ball by Murphy, but Isak's done well. Murphy now, and that's to absolutely nobody. Kilman will clear for West Ham.
He could let that go to the keeper, couldn't he?
He could. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't get a shout there. Cher lets it run out for a throw-in. Quickly gets on with it. And now Kieran Trippier just on the halfway line. Walking the ball forward. Looking for somebody to make space, but he goes back to Cher. And now Trippier again. Trippier goes down the line, looking for the run of Murphy. And that's good defending by the youngster there. Can't remember his name. Scarls. Oh, Charles, but with a...
yeah.
Scarls.
Strange name.
It is. Trippier will take the throw in for Newcastle. Pretty much level with the West Ham penalty area at the moment. And now Bruno to Trippier. Back to Bruno. Going backwards at the minute, though.
Should just give it Livramento. What?
Yeah. They seem to be ignoring Livramento a lot in this opening 10. Joe looking out to Bruno. Bruno's got to be careful here. 3 West Ham players around him. Gets it back to Dan Burn. And now Cher a bit of space. Somebody needs to show for him. There isn't anybody.
Straight down here.
Burn will this time go to Livramento. Down the line for Bayern. It was hospital pass that from Tino.
That's his right foot, wasn't it?
Again, Wan-Bissaka with a good tackle. He's been a good signing for West Ham, Wan-Bissaka, Billy.
He's a good defender. He's a really good defender. I think, dare I say, he's better than what Man United have got right back at the minute.
Or Diego Dallo. Oh, absolutely. Livramento now, again, running a bit backwards there, but a good ball across to Trippier. Trippier has space to run into now. Newcastle, I guess we've settled into the game a bit more now, Billy. The opening 6 or 7 minutes were a bit daunting as Trippier overhits a pass straight to Areola. But we haven't done anything to worry West Ham so far.
We've settled down a little bit. Yeah, we've settled down. We're more competitive in the game now, in the middle of the park especially. Yeah. But like you say, we haven't created anything yet.
Well, West Ham should really be a goal ahead. Souček in a minute and a half. Again, a very dodgy start from Newcastle. Could have led to a goal. Souček missed a sitter from 2 yards. But we'll take that. But we haven't offered anything going forward yet, Billy. And just those little balls again at the end. Has Isak won a corner? I thought Isak was wanting a corner there, and I thought he got it at first, but it's gone for a throw to West Ham, deep in their own half. Joe Linton stretches for that, but away comes Alvarez. Cresswell across to Scarles now. And inside for Ward-Prowse. Quickly closed down by Tonali. Cresswell, Scarles brings it inside. And now Kudus to Souček. Back to Todibo. And now Wan-Bissaka. Nice bit of passing this by West Ham.
They've gone nowhere.
Well, they aren't going anywhere, no. But the showing a lot of confidence knocking the ball around. I mean, earlier this season, you wouldn't have seen that from West Ham.
Well, it is 50, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Different style of play with
How is that a foul on
fucking Alvarez again?
That is a shocker.
He's about a foot taller, so what did he need to shoot?
I mean, Joe Linton won the ball quite clearly, easily there. And he blew for a bloody free kick. Now it's a long one looking for Kudus. Good defender. Well, Fabian Schär and Burn eventually.
I'll play Burn. Yeah,
get it back to Nick Pope. And Schär made the initial interception and then Burn cleaned it up. And Burn is back with the ball now for Newcastle United. Long left-footed ball again, looking for the run of Isak. Kilman on him. Kilman chests it down, but it's a poor touch from Kilman, but they got away with it. And again, Ricochet doesn't go our way. And it's back with Todibo, Prowse, and now Wan-Bissaka. He goes down the line for Bowen. Bowen takes it down nicely. Cuts back inside. Burn chasing him, but Burn's going to get nowhere near him here. Kudus takes the ball off him. Leon, thank you for your super chat. We hate the stadium and we hate the owners. Obviously, a West Ham fan there.
Fair play to Leon.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, it's not a great place for football. And West Ham had a brilliant atmosphere at Upton Park, didn't they?
They did. Fantastic stadium.
Just a shame they couldn't maybe build onto that. You know, it was a real proper football ground, Upton Park. Here's Barnes, though. And now Isak in the box. Isak onto his right foot, trying to get a shot away. He's been Todibo all over him. Did well there, the defender. But nice play by Newcastle. Barnes on his right. Tried to cross it, but it was never a cross on. Now it's come to Livramento. He should have done that in the first place.
I think he was trying to bend it into I think he was shooting, Paul.
Really?
Yeah, I think he was trying to bend it.
I'll tell you what, we've got away with one there. Here's a chance now. Livramento burst forward, cleared away.
Murphy's been absolutely dog rough so far.
Dog rough or dog woof, did you say there, Billy?
Both will do. I want to say dog shit, but I don't like to swear when he's gone in comments.
You lying twat. Here's Dan Burn. A real hard pass to Livramento. He takes it well. Plays a ball. Good ball inside for Joe Linton. Joe Linton's pass, though, to Bruno was shocking and easily intercepted, and it's back with Areola. 15 gone, Billy, 0-0.
Yeah, West Ham should be one up. We all know that, but we've come into the game a little bit more. Still not great. Joe Linton's doing next to nothing. Jacob Murphy's been terrible. We need to get Isak into the game somehow, and it doesn't look like we are at the minute.
Was he give a free kick?
That's a foul?
He's given a free kick.
Should be our way. I think he's given a throw in, isn't he?
No, I think he's given a free kick to West Ham. If I'm not mistaken. He has. Dear me.
For fuck's sake.
Wow.
It's West Ham, isn't it?
It is West Ham. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying the show, guys. And of course, please do subscribe if you're new. Bottom right-hand corner. As West Ham prepare to take this free kick, it's going to come into the penalty area here. We need to have our wits about us. Cresswell and Ward-Prowse over this. It looks like Ward-Prowse will take it. There's a funny thing. In it comes towards the edge of the penalty area, looking for Souček, but Joe Linton did well there. Barnes, that's a nice header to Livramento. Livramento put Joe Linton in a lot of trouble, but Big Joe did really well. Great strength from Joe Linton. Tonali sweeps it up. Shea gets it out to Trippier. That's good football from Newcastle. Trippier bursting forward now into the West Ham half. Bruno is inside of him. Back to Trippier. And now Murphy. But again, it's died off and we go back to Shea. I mean, Trippier made that brilliant run forward, and now we go back. Really, just nothing up front there, Billy. I mean,
we're not getting to support Isak, are we?
That's an awful ball by Shea, trying to find Isak. West Ham intercepted. Shea gets it back now. Kudus all over the back of him. Back to Nick Pope now. Pope to Tonali. And now Bruno. Out wide for Kieran Trippier. Trippier inside for Murphy. Murphy to Bruno. Space on the left here for Livramento. Slightly behind him, but he picks the ball up now. Now here is Barnes on this near side. Lays it down to Livramento again. Livramento cuts back on his right. Back to Bruno. Bruno now with an opportunity to maybe put it in the box, but again, we don't. Bruno this time turns and runs towards the penalty area. Brilliant ball through for Barnes. Oh, he should have done so much better.
That's shite.
Oh, Harvey Barnes with a great chance for Newcastle and completely messes the shot up. It was a brilliant run from Barnes as well. Brilliantly spotted by Bruno, and he should do a lot better than that. He didn't even put it in the side netting.
It's awful. It's an awful shot with obviously his weaker foot, but still.
Yeah.
Got to do better than that.
Totally got it wrong. It's like came off the toe, didn't it? Unfortunately. But positive.
Yes.
Good move forward. Good run by Barnes. And had he been left-footed, I'm sure he would have smashed that in. Ariola's sporting some tash tonight, Billy, isn't he?
Nothing worse than hair and Ariola.
Oh, God. Trippier now inside to Isak. Isak, nice little play to get round Scarles. Still Isak. Now Murphy. And now Bruno. Great bit of play by Newcastle. I'm not sure that
wasn't for him.
I think it was for Murphy, wasn't it? And Isak tried to take it, but the pass was way too hard for him to control. And West Ham trying to get out of their own half at the minute. Nice bit of play by Souček, but he's kicked it out of play. Scarles has kicked the ball away. Now, see, why isn't it? Now, again, this happens so much against us, Billy, when the opposition just punt the ball away.
Yep.
Scarles clearly heard the whistle because he was already shaking his head before he kicked the ball away. Here's Livramento now for Newcastle, still in our own half. Good little run by Joe Linton here. Now Joe Linton on the ball. Plays it through for Isak. Great football again. Isak now skipping around a few West Ham players, but hits a brick wall. Livramento. Now Joe Linton. Bruno inside of him. Bruno. Great ball to Livramento in the box. Clipped across by Livramento on his left foot to Trippier. Trippier hits it. It's a brilliant save by Ariola. I think it took many deflections on the way through, but he managed to get it to Tonali now. To Trippier. Back to Harvey Barnes. Bruno. Don't lose the impetus here. Don't lose the impetus. Nice 1-2. Here's Bruno towards the penalty area. Flicks it through for Isak. Back to Bruno. And Bruno tries to charge his way through looking for a penalty.
Whoa. We brought him down there.
Well, I'm sure VAR may have a look. Bruno is adamant that he should have had a penalty. Here it is again. Was Bruno grabbed? Oh,
that's a penalty.
Hey. Souček's holding his arm.
That's a penalty. I'm sorry, that's a penalty.
Well, I tell you, that's a close call.
He's brought him down in the box without touching the ball. I know.
Well, he's pulling it. He's definitely got his hand on his arm. I mean, is it enough to send Bruno over like that? I don't know.
His leg brings him down.
Well, it's not given quite clearly because we're playing on now. Here's Byrne. But we certainly look better this last 5-6 minutes, Billy.
No, absolutely right.
Share. Long ball looking for Murphy. Finds nobody.
Referee.
Well, how is that not a foul on Trippier? How is that not a foul?
Absolutely nothing. So we're 20 minutes in. I don't think he gives a free kick yet.
Astounding refereeing. Astounding. Kilman now goes all the way back to Areola. And he launches one downfield again. I mean, you can do that all day, mate, because Jared Bourne's not going to beat Dan Byrne in the end. Bourne clearly looking frustrated there. Joe Linton now. Newcastle certainly beginning to get the upper hand here. Trippier can't keep it in. He told Barnes where he wanted the ball. Barnes played it behind him.
It was Barnes' shot that Areola saved here. There.
Oh, yes.
Great save.
It's a brilliant save. I thought it was a deflection, but Barnes meant that. That's a fantastic save. I mean, that's pure instinct from the West Ham goalie, Billy.
Brilliant save.
He looks like someone out of a Mexican cartel tonight.
Mm.
But he's kept West Ham level. Brilliant save down to his left. Cresswell now. Back to Kilman. And all the way back to the West Ham keeper, Areola. Just over 22 gone. Still goalless at the London Stadium. And you're watching live commentary on the Toon Review. And here goes Wan-Bissaka in plenty space down this right-hand side for West Ham. Powering forward. Men ahead of him in the penalty area. Wan-Bissaka trying to get past Livramento. Falls over the football and Livramento takes it away. Not great from the West Ham full-back there. Now away comes Livramento looking ahead of him. He's held on the ball again. It's too long. Come on, Tino, man.
Yeah,
and now Souček, it's born into the box. Straight into Nick Pope's arms, and he almost fumbled that.
He did.
Jesus wept. Good God, give me a prostate exam with a cucumber, Billy. That was unbelievable. And how many times has Livramento done that? When he carries the ball out so well, he hangs on to it too long and then loses it in a really dangerous place.
Yeah, it was he did well to get out of the situation he was in, then put us in deeper doo-doo. Yeah. Hanging on to it too long. And even after that, Pope nearly spilled it into Kudus' feet.
I mean, it's a back pass by Borden, lucky enough, but he did nearly spill it. Here's Isak. Murphy gets it back well to Trippier because the pass from Isak was hit like a rocket. Tonali now. Centre of the pitch for Newcastle. Livramento. Barnes looks inside, finds Tonali. Tonali brings it forward. Great run this by Tonali towards the penalty area. Now Livramento, and he's got no left foot, but we do get a deflection off Souček for a corner. And Livramento's had a couple of opportunities on his left foot, Billy, but he just hasn't managed to be able to put a cross in, has he?
No, he was he did well there to get any contact at all with his left foot, but yeah, should have probably done better. But still, corner ball.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, nothing for Newcastle United. We need to be on our metal defensively here, I guess.
Well, let's see who's taking this corner. Is it Trippier?
Probably.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I give up trying to put.
I mean, this is where we are most vulnerable.
Yeah, true. Here's Trippier's corner. Right to the back post again. Byrne there. Barnes with a header, and it's a great save. Areola again denying Newcastle and denying Harvey Barnes again. For once, this works all the way at the back post. Great header by Byrne. Oh, what a save by Areola.
Great reflexes.
It's a great header by Harvey Barnes and a great save.
Knocking on the door, aren't we?
We certainly are. I've been impressed with what I've seen from Harvey Barnes so far, but it's about consistency with him.
Oh, we're going to fuck this up, aren't we?
Well, we get a throw in. Again, just by the West Ham penalty area. Taken quickly. Murphy now. Trippier. Tonali. He will launch this ball into the box. What a ball that is. And Shea hit it first time across. Great play this from Newcastle. Now Isak. Murphy. That was never on. Never on. But Joe Linton's done well to win it back. And again, Brilliant from Joe Linton, and he finds
outstanding.
Fabian Schär. Schär to the byline on his left foot, and Areola's down to grab the ball. And Newcastle are dominating this game right now, Billy, it's fair to say. Great work from Big Joe.
To be fair, he didn't have much to aim at, did he? Let's be honest. There was 6 West Ham players against 3 of us.
I mean, it wasn't a bad ball in there from Schär. It was. I think it was Bruno coming in on it, wasn't it? But like you say, there wasn't much room to put that ball across. Kudus now for West Ham. Nicely brought down. And Ward-Prowse. Well closed down again by Tonali. Newcastle have suddenly turned the screw in this game, Billy, and look so much better this since a little bit of a shaky start. And he's given it. Oh, we got a free kick, Billy. I think we should play the granny music. Dear me. Are you feeling all right, referee? Wow. Christ on a bike. Oh, Mr. Tuchel at the game, Billy. I'm talking to a West Ham legend.
Mark
Noble. Who hasn't changed in literally 30 years.
No.
He looks like a proper Londoner, Mark Noble, doesn't he, with that little part in his hair.
Mr. West Ham, isn't he?
Yeah, and it comes to the penalty area, cleared by West Ham. Scarles, he makes a bit of a mess of that. But Livramento goes all the way back to Trippier. And Trippier has to go back to Pope. That's a little bit disappointing.
Well, got Tonali to his right. I don't know why he didn't go there.
Livramento again, pressured.
Now,
God's sake, Pope, man.
Well, I don't blame that on Pope as much. I blame that on back and the one we did before that.
I know, Billy, but this is just what we're talking about with Nick Pope's clearances, isn't it? Just whacks it with his left foot, completely slices. How many times have we seen that?
Well, he does it all the time, yeah.
But I agree. We should never have been in that position anyway. I mean, Livramento went all the way back to Trippier for no reason.
Well, they're at it now.
Yep. Areola being pressured by Isak. Areola can only kick it. Well, he's kicked it out of play and all. Dear Lord. Scrappy bit of play going on here. Ball back in play now with Dan Burn. 28 gone. 0-0 still at the London Stadium. Live on the Toon Review here tonight. And Livramento now with a bit of space. But he doesn't bring it forward with vigour, but it's a good ball. Well, thought it was a good ball. Kilman takes it off Isak. We just can't get Isak in the game, Billy.
No.
Kilman now. And Kilman goes back to Debo. And now Cresswell. That's a good ball. Souček tries to spin it on for Wan-Bissaka. It's an awful ball from Souček, but somehow it's still in play.
Look me getting it out of fucking Potter's hands.
Yeah. Kudos spins away from Bruno. He blows for, of course he blows for a free kick. Of course he fucking does. Wow. Here's Todibo. Good ball by Ward-Prowse to Wan-Bissaka. Too easily skipped inside the Livramento there. Luckily for us, good dummy by Bowen. And now Kudos shoots and it's straight down the throat of Nick Pope, who handles it well.
Good dummy from Burn as well.
Good bit of play by West Ham there, but fortunately for us, nothing comes of it.
Really poor from Livramento, getting caught on his strong side as well.
Yeah. First real thunderous shot on goal for West Ham. Bruno can't quite control that. Brought down by Bowen. Scarles, nice bit of play. Kudos again, running at Newcastle's back line into the penalty area. Plenty white shirts there. Kudos slips over, and we get the ball back with Murphy. Down the line for Isak. It's a good ball. This is where Isak loves running at defenders. Barnes is making up space. Harvey Barnes just couldn't take it with him. And
weak miss. Great challenge from Wan-Bissaka, though. Great challenge from Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, it was. I think he had to make it, and he had to get it right as well, and he did. Yes. Ward-Prowse now. Again, good pressing by Newcastle, forcing West Ham to go backwards again. Oh, Joe Linton with a heavy tackle on Souček.
Was he got a free kick for that?
Yeah, I thought he got the ball.
He did get the ball.
Well, here's that move again. Isak going down. Good run by Harvey Barnes. Made up a lot of ground.
Fantastic challenge from Wan-Bissaka because he's got no right to make that challenge. And again, that long spider tackle that Stato loves so much. It's a brilliant tackle.
Yep. I don't really blame Harvey Barnes for that. Billy just tried to take the ball in his stride.
I blame him for the bit afterwards where he was weakest bit, but tackles, doesn't it?
Yeah, brilliant tackle. Like you say, it had to be timed to perfection, that Billy. He was right at the edge of the box. Oh, dear me. Burn chested that down. I didn't think he had enough time to chest that down. Isak's on. Surely Isak was offside there.
Yeah.
Well, he's allowed play to go on. Bruno slots it into Tonali.
Don't score now. Good.
Well, he still hasn't put the flag up, Billy. I'm not sure he was. I think if Isak thought he was offside, he probably would have left that ball. The fact that he got onto it so quickly gave me the impression that maybe he wasn't. Here's Kudus again.
Oh,
not a great ball.
Did well that time, though.
Yep. And now Joe Linton steps over the halfway line. Rolls it to Trippier, and now to Fabian Schär. Schär inside to Tonali on the halfway line. Tonali not really any options ahead of him.
They're squeezing the midfield, aren't they? I mean, there's not a lot of room for Tonali and Bruno to operate in.
Absolutely.
Obviously a plan.
Yep. Here's Barnes. Twisting and turning away from Wan-Bissaka, gives himself a bit of space. Plays a lovely ball over the top, but well defended by Todibo. Barnes is quickly onto it. Ward-Prowse in with a tackle. Now Tonali. Wan-Bissaka goes sliding in. Tonali's done wonderfully well to beat 2 tackles there. And then, unfortunately...
Should have fell over.
Brilliant from Tonali, though, Bill.
Should have fell over, shouldn't he? He should have fell over.
He should have got... He would have got... Well, we're saying he would have. That's to be debated, given this referee's performance so far. Here's Trippier. And now Jacob Murphy. Inside for Bruno. Bruno looking for a way through. Now Tino Livramento. And Barnes into the box on this near side. Barnes deliver. Oh, Tino, man, get after it, man!
Yeah, it was a poor passer. He's never getting.
Yeah, but Barnes is expecting him to run, Billy, and he just stops. I'm looking at Paqueta. I mean, how long will he be playing football in a few weeks' time?
I don't think so.
He's having a bit of a joke there on the bench, but again, a good opportunity goes begging for Newcastle. But this is what we mean, Billy. We when we're on top like this, we need to score goals.
Yes.
Oh dear, Tonali's down holding his right knee here, Billy. I hope he hasn't overstretched it when he's
looks swollen already.
Yeah, it does. That doesn't look nice. You know what I'm saying, Billy? When he jumped over those 2 tackles, I hope he wasn't overstretching. Oh, it's a clash of knees with Ward-Prowse before he actually jumped over the 2 tackles as well.
He should have fell over there, shouldn't he?
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be too much concern here, Billy. I think he'll be okay. I think it's just an impact. But he is one man that we cannot afford to lose for Sunday.
I'll just put Longstaff in. He'll be all right.
May you go straight to hell, Billy Trey. Well, dear. Tonali's back up on his feet. Looks to be okay. Doesn't seem to be limping there, Billy. Looks all right.
No. But I felt the referee should have gone back and booked one of them. Certainly Ward-Prowse.
Well, he didn't blow for a free kick, did he? Didn't even look like he would play on, to be honest. So
he's walking freely anyway, so.
Yeah, he's going to be all right. He's a machine, Billy. He's a machine. Keep subscribing if you're new to the channel, guys. Bottom right-hand corner. As West Ham bring it away now with Todibo. Brings it up to the halfway line. Looks to go long. It's a long ball out towards Scarles. Trippier is there with a header. A good header to Bruno. Bruno, careful. Oh, brilliant. Oh. Brilliant.
Outstanding.
Superb from Bruno. Still going. And now Harvey Barnes. Newcastle have got men forward here. Barnes to Livramento. Back to Barnes. And now Bruno again. Just looking for that killer pass, but it's died down again, the move. And we go back to Shea. Now Trippier. Back to Shea. Yeah, that's a little disappointing there. The move kind of went flat. Burn. Now Barnes with a bit of space.
Get towards that box. What are you fanning around for?
Well, he's looking up, looking for white shirts, and there's not many around him. Here's Barnes again. Tonali now. Shea. Play quickly out to the right, man. Trippier. In bags of space here, Kieran Trippier.
Bruno's a ball, if you can see him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joe on the edge of the box, but that's a rugby shot. That's ended up, never mind in the Thames, that's ended up at Dover.
Poor. Very poor.
Yeah, didn't get over that at all there, Big Joe. It was a good opportunity as well. Lots of space on the edge of the box.
Bruno made a great little run to get himself into space.
I saw that.
He wasn't spotted.
Yeah. Disappointing. But we've certainly been the better side now. I think in general, the first half, Billy. I mean, the first 10 minutes were a bit dodgy, but we've certainly grown into the game.
Yeah, we're playing all right. It's some good stuff.
Kudos is taken out by Joe Linton. Joe Linton's hurt himself there.
Bollocks again.
Joe Linton having a conversation with the referee, saying, all right, pull us up then. I'd love to see how many free kicks West Ham have had in this first half compared to us. I mean,
I think we had one.
Big Joe's not happy at all.
No, it wasn't a free kick. He won the ball clearly for me.
Well, if anything, I think he was fouled for the late tackle by the West Ham player, but not according to the referee. West Ham now with a free kick again. They're going to put this towards the penalty area. Pope has come and Pope has claimed. Good catch by Nick Pope.
I never doubted him.
No. And Pope gets it now to Trippier, who brings the ball forward inside to Bruno. Bruno has to turn backwards and go all the way back. And Shea keep it in? He has done. He's been closed down very quickly. Launched by Shea. Did well. But the ball, unfortunately, goes out of play for a West Ham throw. And Bruno got himself in a little bit of trouble there. Daniel Crespin, been a member for 18 months on the channel. Fantastic commentary as always. Get well soon, Paul. And good to see you, Billy Bob.
Thanks, Dan.
I'm not unwell, by the way. I just have an eye infection. Here's Joe Linton with a brilliant run. And here's Livramento now. Livramento turns back to Tonali. Not a great ball, but Tonali does well. Livramento.
Stop giving him on his left foot. He's fucking footed, isn't he?
It's pointless, man. It's pointless. Has to go back to Dan Burn now. Burn to Tonali. Tonali inside for Bruno. Bruno dangling with on the edge of the box. Now Barnes. Tonali. Livramento. Back to Tonali. Tonali inside for Bruno. Got to be careful here. He's bundled over.
How referee?
How a referee? Are you fucking kidding me? That's a... Oh, come on. You've got to be joking me.
That's our ball.
How on... Hey, somebody hit me with a salmon. That was incredible. And now Souček's gone down, but...
Yeah, his boots come off, that's why.
Well, didn't he make the foul in the first place?
Yep.
Wow. Banana Hall is injured indeed. Yes, he is. I mean, that's where we miss a left footer, don't we, Billy? On the left,
exactly.
Left back position, who can, play, just make the overlaps and play crosses in first time.
That's what I want to see target play.
Well, Livramento's done well there. Here's Isak, but he's bundled off by Tadibo, but he's done well. Great strength by Isak. Now Joe Linton. Tonali. Not a great ball.
Tadibo Joe Linton played him in the shit there, didn't he?
Yeah, not a great ball.
Just making wrong options time and time again.
Just under 5 minutes to go to half-time, and it's still 0-0 at the London Stadium. You're watching Matchday Live on the Toon Review. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Please do keep subscribing, bottom right-hand corner. And, of course, Don't forget to give it a like if you're enjoying the commentary. Here's Cher. That's a good ball by Cher, but Bruno just a little bit slow to react there. Nick Thornton with a super chat saying we need target on. Tino has no left foot. Dr. House. Great sound effects from Billy Trey. I mean, you don't get sound effects like that anywhere else, guys.
Well, Nick Pope nearly had me out of kittens then.
Yeah, I know. Dr. House says, Paul, with your bad eye, you can see fouls better than this ref. Is he Stevie Wonder in disguise? Well, I mean, he's unbelievable. That's now Tino on the left again. Good opportunity. Good backs to Barnes. Barnes. That's a good ball to Murphy. Murphy hits it. It's blocked. I think it was Cresswell who blocked it, and he felt it and all. And Kudus now tries to go on a run. Tonali comes across, takes the ball, and makes sure he leaves a bit on Kudus as well. I love that from Tonali there, Billy. Just leaving a little bit on him there. He's been a handful, Kudus, though, in the first half. I have to say, early doors, he was certainly a big nuisance. But we've restricted him to that long shot, haven't we? So let's keep it that way. Throw into West Ham, which Scarles has taken. You what, mate?
It took him about a minute to throw in.
Well, he's walked 15 yards down the pitch.
Got a corner in a minute. Keeps going.
Throwing it straight to Trippier. Martin Watson, member for 27 months. Nice to have you back, Billy. Need to win for me mum tonight. It's her funeral tomorrow.
Ah, bless.
Well, Martin, let's keep fingers crossed the lads did deliver for you, matey. So sorry to hear about your mum. Kilman spins round to Cresswell. Now Scarles inside for Kilman again. Kilman just not interested in looking forward at all. Every time he's got the ball, his first decision is pass it back. We'll flick on. Kudus could be ahead of Trippier here. This is danger. Kudus. Oh, Trippier did really well. Bourne then hits a shot straight into Kudus.
Brilliant from Trippier.
But Trippier did so well. He knew he couldn't beat him for pace, Billy, but used his experience.
Yeah, brilliant.
Oh, it's not great from Joe Linton. Kilman steps up. Sorry, Isak, but it's a foul. Whoa. I mean, Kilman takes the ball and gives a foul.
Has he bumped him?
I don't know.
Well, brilliant from Trippier, this, because he's not got
what is Sharon Byrne doing jumping for the same ball?
Yeah, it's shocking, but Trippier's experience was vital for us there.
Yeah, he did. I've done Livermento a disservice as well because he blocked the second shot from Bourne.
Byrne and Cher again, Christ almighty.
I mean, they were jumping for the same bloody ball.
Yeah.
And the left the hole for Kudus just to run into. Here's Wan-Bissaka now. West Ham finishing with a flourish at the end of the first half. Byrne heads it away. All the way to Kilman on the halfway line. Cresswell. He has to turn and go back to Areola. Good play from Newcastle, that. Forcing West Ham back. And then Areola goes long again, looking for Kudus. Trippier is there again. Lovely header for Bruno now. Bruno advancing. Plays it down the line, looking for Murphy. I mean, Murphy's been dreadful this first half. I mean, he has
off there from Cresswell, to be fair.
Yeah, but he's been poor, Billy.
He has been awful, yeah. I agree.
Here's Ward-Prowse on the edge of his box.
Oh, if he's like at the bottom end.
Yeah. I mean, they've lost the ball, West Ham. They're all out of the shop at the minute, trying to clear the ball. Joe Linton. And somehow it ends up with Cresswell, and he's kicked it straight out of play. West Ham are all out of the shop at the minute. Great pressing by Newcastle. I like Joe Linton's game in the first half, Billy. I think he's been really competitive.
Yes, he has.
Murphy does well this time. Tonali and now Trippier. Down the line for Murphy.
Offside, isn't he?
Well, he's running out to play anyway.
He's been awful today. Awful.
He's not been at his best, has he, Jacob Murphy?
Yes, very worrying. That run of form he had seems to have well disappeared.
2 minutes additional time at the end of the first half.
Ah, dear.
And for all the, again, we haven't really. I mean, Areola's made 2 good saves, I think, has he?
From Barnes, yeah.
Yeah, both from Barnes. What is going on here? Well, Alvarez has just dumped a Newcastle player to the floor there. Trippier's not very happy. Sorry, Bruno's not happy at all. And Joe Linton gets in Alvarez's face. Something happened off the ball there, Billy, because Bruno went spiraling at the floor. Newcastle not happy with Alvarez.
Well, they shook hands after the original foul. I don't know what happened after that.
Well, referee needs to have a word here.
Come on, cameras. Let's have a look then. Now watch him send Bruno off now. That'd be fucking great, wouldn't it?
If he does, I will jump through this monitor, Billy, and knock him out. The referee, that is. Well, book him for dissent. The referees... I mean, I don't know what all that was about. Fucking handbags again. Seen it again here. He blows for a pointless free kick again. Bruno blows a kiss at him. Alvarez comes over and knocks... How is he not booked for that? I mean, Bruno makes the most of it, obviously, but surely that's a yellow card. As Newcastle try and play it out now, Bruno again. Manhandled by Bourne for a kick to Newcastle. Ronan Tyrrell with a super chat. So do we think the inevitable halftime switch in possession performance will happen?
Well, let's hope not.
There's a good question. There is the halftime whistle. Strange one to call, Billy, because then Newcastle will be a little bit disappointed they're not ahead, but West Ham had the chances as well.
We've played some good stuff. We had a real dodgy start to the game. We should have been one down after a good sort of minute. But since then, we've come into the game. We've started controlling a bit of the midfield. We haven't been able to get the chance, the supply into Isak. But at the same time, we have created a couple of chances on another day. We could be 2 up. It's not a bad first half, but not great either. It's been a funny half, hasn't it?
West Ham should have been
top.
West Ham should have been in front, really, shouldn't they? First
They
minute of the game. Again, somehow we switch off completely at the start of a game where we could give really stupid goals away. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be very, very good respect by Trippier there, by the way, not walking over the West Ham badge as he was coming off the field. But it's a strange one to call, Billy, because, you know, we've been in the game. We've done well. But I think we need more from Isak, but we need to play we're not playing anything for Isak.
Yeah, we're not going to get that with Barnes and Livermore on the left-hand side, though, are we? Which is something we've got to rectify somehow before Sunday. I'm all for Joe Willock coming on the left-hand side if needs be. But I think Barnes has been okay, to be fair to him, but with Livermore behind him...
Sunday, you need somebody running a tread, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The fact of the matter is, though, Barnes is hampered by the fact he's got a right-footed left-back behind him who keeps cutting inside all the time.
Yeah, or just stopping and playing it backwards. That's where we've, you know. But there's been a few times in that first half that we've been bombing forward, and then there's just been that lack of something in the final third where we've had to turn back and go back into our own half and then start again. Just frustrating, I guess.
It's because we lack the pace on the flanks. That's what it is.
We do. Clearly. Certain players are certainly missed. I mean, that left-hand side is clearly not firing all cylinders, but we don't have the players there. It's as simple as that. Livramento just lacks confidence for me, Billy, in going forward. When he does get forward, he's got no left foot to put those dangerous balls into the area. Stoic Protector with a super chat saying we would have been 1-1 just as easy 0-0. However, I think worst element is Tino only knows how to play rugby passes backwards in the last third. We need crosses.
Tend to agree, but having said that, the box is full of West Ham players. Not many Newcastle players making that run to try and help Isak.
Yeah. Graham Ritchie says after a shaky start, we have not played badly. It's a pity we don't have someone with a left foot who can cross. Barnes has been decent. And Nick Thornton says we have to start with Targett and Willock in the cup final. I don't think he will, though, because really, I've just seen that save again from Areola, Billy, from Barnes, that little tap, sort of deflection.
Brilliant save. Well, I'm going to have to leave you for a couple of minutes because the water tablets are starting to kick in again. So
there's a bloody surprise, Billy.
Let's go and siphon once Python.
Drain the main vein, matey. Go ahead.
See you in a minute.
Well, let's take a look at some of your comments. And Steve says, I'm dreading how wasting our budget in the summer. I have no faith in his buys. Slothy says, West Ham are awful too. A draw not good enough. I'd agree with that. I think West Ham look poor. And I don't think we've done enough to show that in more detail, if you like. I think we should be ahead. But I don't think West Ham have played well at all. But does that say that we're not playing well, or, you know? Super chat from Keith Truscott saying, very underwhelming first half, seriously lacking the killer instinct to put in the net. Hopefully we get the first goal. Absolutely. If we don't, we're in trouble. Kush to the Kush, Isak will be well away from this shite. Zero support. We're just not playing to his game. We're not getting him involved in the game at all. And you know, when you've got a player as good as Isak, surely you want to get him involved in the game as much as you possibly can. You know, he's had certain touches of the ball, but it hasn't, you know, chances have been very, very slim for Isak, if any. Troy says, taking too long to send it into the strikers, always looking to go backwards, and why every sharp pass isn't in front of the player's feet. Well, that's my point. There's been a couple of times again where the ball has come to somebody on either side, and we've had an opportunity to put a cross in, and we haven't. We've gone backwards. And that's frustrating. And it's got to be frustrating for strikers. You know, a striker like Isak, you know, just try and get the ball into him. Try and put some crosses in, but we're not doing that. And it kind of shows. It's a little bit frustrating. Dean says, struggling to stay awake watching this crap. Only saving grace are you two, Paul and Billy. Hope you're well. Thanks, mate. Ref is disgraceful. Isak way off the pace. Murphy lack of anticipation is shocking. Tino is not a left back. Byrne cannot win a head-on duel. Apart from all that, it's not too bad until the final third. Barnes is trying, but not good enough. Bending Johnson says, I'd rather play with 10 men than have Willock on the pitch for the final. Michael Joyce, you say the left isn't firing, but Murphy and Trippier have produced even less. Actually, Michael, you know what? I'd agree. I would agree. Trippier and Murphy have had plenty of the ball, but have done very little with it. Murphy especially. But as I say, we're getting to that area. There's been a couple of times where Trippier's had loads of space to cross the ball. He's turned backwards. And I don't know what that is. That's not just... I'm just not making a point from this game. This has been most of the season where we just don't seem to want to put any balls into the box. And when we get opportunities on the edge of the box... we've seen one from Joe Linton tonight, which was basically skied. It's so hard to hit Rosette in the London Stadium, but he cleared it. Jesus. Daniela says, Isak looks off the pace. Should he stay on? You might blow him out for the weekend. An honest opinion. Well, to be honest, I mean, he may as well have had a picnic basket the first half. We're not giving them the ball enough. He hasn't covered many yards tonight, to be fair. Baz Down Under says, don't worry, it's Eddie's halftime team talk. Do you know what? Yeah. Let's just wait and see how we come out in the second half, because we know when we're good in the first half, it's about consistency. And the second halves we've had of late have been dreadful. Hi, it's me. Said it before, but one, the squad's too small. Two, half the team not good enough for the top of the league class. 3, Eddie's too stubborn to play his way without plan B. And 4, league position is flattering. Well, don't be too positive, mate. Kaiser says, it's the slow pace in our passing sequences that makes us much worse. Unfortunately, these players are not technical enough to pass around in a quicker manner. Interesting. Please don't buy England players anymore. West Ham are a team in transition, adjusting to Potter's tactics. I mean, Billy, a lot of people saying West Ham, haven't played well themselves. So is that, is that because we're maybe playing better, or does that show that we're off the pace at the minute by not being able to sort of score any goals against this West Ham side?
I think they've set up defensively, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think that they're worried about Isak. And they've set up defensively. 2 defensive midfielders in front of a back 3. The full-backs aren't getting forward. Scars isn't getting forward. Wan-Bissaka was a little bit. But it's kind of a back 7, really.
Yeah.
Hard to break down. So I don't think we're doing too badly, but I don't think they're kind of probably will play different second half. They might go for second half, but
very true.
I don't know.
David Noble's been a member for 16 months on the channel. Thank you, David. I get people saying Tino needs to put it in the box, but we only have Isak in there, and he isn't exactly Les Ferdinand. Yeah, but look at the goal he scored against Arsenal. He can head the ball, but, you know, if we're not giving him any chances, he's not going to be able to take any.
We need to get players up in support of Isak, and unfortunately, Barnes doesn't want to do that. Yeah. Murphy seems in the world of his own tonight.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Looney Tunes says that Big Joe shot pissed me off. Some decent build-up, and he wastes a shot over the bar. It was a dreadful shot. I mean, it was pretty, just dreadful. Mark says Barnes having his best game for a long time. Well, he's had the two best opportunities of the game, and it's two very good saves from Areola. Otherwise, Barnes would have had 2 goals. Keep subscribing, guys. Bottom right-hand corner if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, or you've been watching for a while and haven't done so yet. We're trying to see what we can finish on tonight. So please do keep subscribing. And, of course, don't forget to hit the like button for us. Very important to the channel that we keep those likes coming in as well. Live shows nearly every day. Reviews, previews, live commentary of every Newcastle United game. We've got loads on this channel. So get yourself subscribed and come and be part of a fantastic community. Linda says, never mind tonight. I feel sorry for all going to Wembley. How can Sunday be any different to tonight? All confidence gone. It's so sad.
It's a one-off game, two-horse race, Linda.
Yeah, it's Wembley.
You can go there with a bit of optimism,
yeah,
a little bit of hope, but I mean confidence. Enjoy the day.
I mean, yeah, it's at Wembley Stadium, and you just have to hope that the lads respond to playing at Wembley. We have no delivery from Tino, no delivery from Murphy. How the hell is he supposed to get on the end of them? Exactly. I don't understand what that is, Billy. And I was saying while you were away there, it seems to be that an ongoing thing with Newcastle where we don't cross the ball a lot. We'd rather just, transition again. And I don't understand that. No,
it's very ponderous for me. And we've also got the fact that we can't really run the channels because there's too many defenders there. So there's no channels to run into. So we're depending on bits of magic from Bruno, Tonali, or an Isak picking the ball up deep for us to be dangerous and score.
Yeah. Grange Toon says, hey, Billy, I watch you all the time, and me and the missus love watching your expert-level commentary. Can you give my lass Lauren a shout-out to give her a shock?
Hey, Lauren, I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I'm really glad you enjoy our commentary. So thanks ever so much for your support. Well done, Lauren.
There you go. Peter Garthwaite says, the board will not put up with this shit much longer. I mean, Peter's just not a fan of Eddie. How is he? He's just not. Rishi definitely wants me to see this one. Enjoy your battering by Liverpool on your big day out, lads.
Must be something about the name Rishi and talking shite.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Insanity says, wouldn't mind seeing Asula on the right. Yeah, not a bad shout, mate. Not a bad shout, because Murphy's clearly not at it tonight.
I think what he probably will do is put Barnes on the right and put Willock on the left.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a possibility.
But I agree. Asula up against that young left back. Have a go at him, yeah.
Yeah. Slothy says maybe Isak on the left. Callum up front, Billy.
I just don't think Wilson's... He's certainly not going to beat that back three, is he? I wouldn't trust him to beat a back one. So he ain't going to beat a back three.
Yeah.
But at least you can get a crossing for him, can't you?
Very true. Hippie says, let's face it, we've been very boring. A few moments of excitement, but we look very lackluster. Well, we looked lackluster for a while.
Fair comment.
Yeah. And, players, says Ray, playing like they are second income. Scared. It's my dodgy eye. In case they get injured for the cup final. I went a bit blurry, Billy. It's, I'm not used to being a pirate, one eye. It's difficult. Indeed. Nick Thornton says, when a plan A doesn't work, continue with plan A. Well, Billy,
I'm not sure what options he's got to have a plan B, to be fair.
Well, yeah. Can we get rid of Rishi in the chat mods, please? Get rid of him. He's done me head in.
Stop the Scousers.
Well, I think he's more of a Mackham, to be honest.
Rishi, I don't think he'd be accepted in Sunderland, would he?
Who knows?
Oh, he's a Man United supporter by all accounts.
Is he really? Oh, well.
Of course he is.
Yeah, and you're cheering for Liverpool. That just shows what a tosspot you are, Rishi. Oh, there you go. I'm sure a lot of Man United fans really want Liverpool to win on Sunday, don't they? Yeah, right. Okay. I mean, there you go. It just says it all. It just says it all. Animal Lecter says the commentary is better than the game. Well, thank you. We do our best. I mean, listen, Billy, we've sat through some shite doing some commentaries, but you know what? We try and make them all entertaining no matter what's happening on the pitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Newcastle are back out. Doesn't look like they've made any changes. Of course they haven't. But I tell you what, will it be the Eddie Howe special halftime team talk where we come out looking like we... Oh, I daresn't even say it, Billy. I daresn't even want to say it, to be honest.
Well, let's hope not.
Yeah. We ain't been good in second halves of recent times. Oh, there's fucking bubbles everywhere again.
They fly so high, don't they?
Honestly, I mean, are the 5-year-old?
Get out my pub.
Get out my pub. West Ham coming out now. Doesn't look like they're making any changes either. So it's as you were.
At some point, we're going to see Paqueta at some point, ain't we? Obviously.
Well, I would imagine so, yeah. But he's been injured for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But we've got the maximum concentration here and not go to pieces like a jigsaw in the second half. Tyndall and Howe in deep conversation there. And they're trying to show Graham Potter, but unfortunately he's been blocked off by a zillion bubbles at the minute. And the second half is underway, folks. Here we go. Here we bloody go. How are the lads?
Good jump.
I'm not sure who Isak was heading that to. Yeah, God.
You've been playing head-to-head with Dan Burn.
Yeah, let's forget about the crosses, guys. Nick Thornton says Tyndall needs arresting for stealing a wage. Ooh, dear.
Well, do you know, I'm on that boat, definitely.
Yeah, I know you are, Billy. I know. Wow, I mean, that's a spectacular overhead kick, I think, from Joe Linton there, which is he overhead kicked it towards his own goal, but out of play.
Mm.
Burn clears away. Comes as far as Alvarez now. And West Ham to Debo. He's had a turn. Goes back to Kilman. And now all the way back to Harry. That yawn caught me off guard there.
It ain't that boring, is it?
I was like, Ariola. Dear me.
Oh, yeah, we need to make my screen smaller again. Sorry.
Oh, Christ. But that's your fault, Billy. Oh,
it
not
is.
like that. There you go. Here's Fabian Schär to Kieran Trippier. And now Murphy. Cuts inside. That's a good ball by Murphy. Finding Livramento through the middle of the pitch now. And gives it to Barnes. Good ball, that. And Barnes now into the box. Barnes on his left foot. Can't get it across.
Why didn't he cut inside and shoot that time?
Yeah, exactly. And now Tonali. Edge of the box. Trippier. Down the... Oh, it's awful. Again, put it in the box, man. We're trying to go down the line again, and the pass was never on. Honestly. And Alvarez now bursting forward for West Ham. Closed down very quickly. Good work by Joe Linton. And Nick Pope off his line to collect the ball.
That's the first bad thing that Trippier's done, to be fair to him.
It is, absolutely. But this is what I was talking about half time, though, Billy. He's got the space to put the ball in the box. We had men in the box there. And again, we're trying to go down the line. Again, we're trying to pass the ball.
Well, it started with Barnes when he should have cut inside and hit it with his right.
Yeah. Well, he's done so well at doing that. I'm really surprised he didn't.
It's trademark, isn't it?
Hmm. Burn now. To Schär. Awful ball by Schär, and Burn comes in to sweep up the pieces. Terrible by Fabian Schär. Gave it straight to Alvarez. And now West Ham on the attack again with Kudus on this left-hand side. Running at Schär, skips by him easily. Kudus with a cross all the way to the back post. Livramento heads it away. Not the best headed by Livramento. Barnes can't get there. And now Alvarez again for West Ham to Cresswell. Cresswell does cross it, headed away by Byrne. Good challenge by Barnes, but West Ham get it again. Wan-Bissaka brings the ball down. And now Alvarez tries to get round Tonali. He has got it into the box. Livramento with a slight foot on it. Wasn't really a brilliant challenge. Somehow the ball is ping-ponging around. Down goes Kudus. West Ham won a penalty. And the referee says no.
No chance on earth.
West Ham were adamant they should have had a penalty there, but no, says the referee. But we were all over the place there, Billy.
Yeah, we were. It was really poor. All stemmed from that really, really bad pass from Cher again.
It's one of them normal ones, Billy, where he just so lazy going into the clearance. Trippier's nowhere near that. Scarles, but good work by Bruno. Bruno plays it into Isak. Isak brings it down beautifully. Isak on the edge of the box. Tried to squeeze it through for Barnes. Just couldn't get there. Now Tonali.
I wish he had a dig then.
I don't know why he didn't. I mean, he's got a hell of a shot on him. Joe Linton now. Tonali. Back to Joe. Still Joe Linton. He's going to send a cross in. And it's...
What a bad cross.
No, it wasn't. It was one of them well-hit ones that the keeper can't come or stay back.
I mean, I'm going to show this is a penalty now.
Oh, I tell you what, Billy. Ooh. We've got away with one there, mate.
What VAR looked at that?
That is a penalty.
Shane doesn't done it.
No, I'm not so sure.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. I've seen them given, Bill.
He's got his foot on that. No, he's played it. His first things first. He's got his foot boot to the ball.
Oh, just then.
Only just. It was very, very close.
Flipping hell.
Look, he did. Slight tactical tweak is Joe Linton starting to use the left flank a bit more.
Yeah, he is. He's
which is good news for us because then it does open things up. What should do?
Well, enable Barnes to cut inside a bit more, won't it? So,
yeah.
The ball's with Areola. Launches it at the far side, looking for Souček. And now Bourne. Bourne keeps it in. He's done really well, Bourne here, running at Dan Burn now. Bourne into the box on his left foot. Still Jared Bourne. Good work, Dan Burn. But it comes back to Cresswell. Plays it through all the way out for a goal kick to Newcastle. Brilliant from Dan Burn there. Stuck to Bourne. Yeah, and when he went to pull the trigger, Burn flew himself in front of the ball. Excellent work, Bill.
Yeah, great defending. And a good job he did because it waltzed through 2 challenges before that. Dan Burn stood strong and got a blocking. Brilliant centre-half play.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the greatest football match in the world, is it? Let's be honest.
Oh, it's dreadful.
Anyway, ball's in the air. A powerful header from Cresswell. Burn brings it down, but gives it straight to Kudus. Not great from Burn. Kudus running into the box now. Gets away from Burn. Kudus across. There's nobody to tap it home for West Ham. Real big opportunity there. Still going with the attack. Ward-Prowse. Bowen. Back to Debo. Now Ward-Prowse again. Kudus. Sorry, Wan-Bissaka. Ward-Prowse inside for Alvarez. Out again to Wan-Bissaka. Little short passes from West Ham here. Back now with Todibo across to Kilman. And now Todibo on the halfway line. The move kind of disintegrates again, as it's done for both sides in this game. Ward-Prowse. Nice bit of play this by West Ham. And they come down the right-hand side now. Livramento is there. And it's a corner to West Ham, is it? Or is he giving a goal kick?
I think it's a corner.
Well, Newcastle, they're adamant it's a goal kick. I think he has given a corner. Poor that from Burn.
Well, we saw the best and worst with Dan Burn within half a minute then, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Kudus just blew him away. Dan Burn eventually falls over because he's running too fast and he loses his foot. His legs couldn't keep up with his head there. It was just down he goes. But luckily, nobody was there to tap it in. But West Ham do have a corner, which Cresswell is going to take for the Hammers. Stay concentrating here. Let's not give anything stupid away.
Well, we have given silly goals, some corners away the past few weeks, haven't we?
Indeed. Oh, and it was exactly got a head on it, but it was more like a flick on. Keith Truscott with a super chat. Thank you, Keith. We stayed in the changing room again at half time. And again, we've given the ball away.
He's really weak.
Scarls now. Luckily, he's gone backwards toward Prowse. Back to Scarls. Oh, look at the Alvarez in a bit of space here. Spins away easily there from Fabian Schär. I'm not sure what Schär was doing right out there. Kudus goes to the byline. Great defending. Trippier corner again to West Ham. We're under pressure, Billy.
We certainly are, but we're creating our own problems. We're giving the ball away in really bad areas of the pitch. And we're getting pressurised because of it.
Well, we've certainly not come out firing all cylinders after half time. It's the home side that are pressing at the minute.
Souček the danger man here.
Yeah, he is. And it comes right at the back. Kudus unmarked at the back post. Bounces around and somehow we survive. Dear me. Pinball in the middle of the penalty area there, but somehow we get away with it. And now Joe Linton's down again. He's holding his foot.
Yeah, he might have got a kick on his foot there as he cleared it.
He looks in discomfort.
Got a challenge in, I should say.
Yeah, painful one for Joe, but he'll run that off. Grimacing a little bit. But he's breaking into a run there, Billy, which is nice to see. But how much space did Kudus have from that corner, by the way, Billy?
Mm-hmm. Well, everyone dragged to the near post and it went to the far post. He was on his own, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He was.
And he didn't make good connection with it, but it took us. Well, we couldn't get rid of it.
Ronan with a super chat saying, next question, sub before 67 or after they score?
Dear me.
Oh, Joe Linton's a bit lucky there. West Ham fans are incensed. Souček just went, wow, he can't believe he gave that free kick there.
To be fair, not on. I thought he got the ball.
But you just get that nervy feeling, Billy, that we're going to concede here. It just so many times when it's like this and you just think, hey, a goal's coming, and normally it does. I'm just hoping that it happens at the other end. Well,
the thing is, they're not actually hurting us. It's what's that? Oh, yeah, God.
Ooh, I tell you,
they're not really hurting us, but we're hurting ourselves. I mean, if we put Pope under pressure, he's under pressure now.
What the hell was that free kick? Oh, what is that?
Well, he's under pressure, wasn't it? Again.
Well, he can't kick when he's under pressure, though.
So we'll give him.
Well, I don't even know what that free kick was, Billy.
It was dreadful free kick. Absolutely awful. And I say, we're giving them present after present and they're not accepting them.
I mean, Pope's first touch there was absolutely shambolic, by the way. He kicked it 10 yards in front of him. Well, he miskicked it 10 yards in front of him, I should say. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Alvarez. Good work by Bruno. And now it is Fabian Schär. 66% possession in the second half so far for West Ham.
Not surprised. We've gifted them as well.
Absolutely. Oh, nice ball. Oh, Isak just couldn't get away from Cresswell there. And now Scarls. Up the line for Kudus. Nice play by him. And now Ward-Prowse. He will send it across the other side of the pitch to Wan-Bissaka. Brings it down on his chest. Livramento comes to meet him. Bourne now. You can see West Ham again and in confidence here.
Yeah, I think we need a bit of pace on that left flank. I think.
Yeah.
Barnes hasn't been in the game second half.
He's never touched the ball, has he?
No, well, once, and he went on the outside, said he was coming in.
Oh, yeah.
He's been invisible. And to be honest, Murphy's been invisible for the whole game, so we need to make some.
Murphy's been terrible. Well, Bruno just couldn't take control of that, and now Ward-Prowse. Nick Thornton, Pope's in because of his distribution.
Well, he's passing the ball to Eddie Howe, to be fair to him.
Yeah, he was. Here's Alvarez again for West Ham. Wan-Bissaka's in acres of space over on the right-hand side. Ward-Prowse switches it to this near side to Scarls, on to Kudus. Schär comes across, gives him a little bit of a shove, but Kudus keeps the ball. And now Cresswell. Alvarez inside the Bourne. Ward-Prowse. Scarls. Kudus. Edge of the box now for West Ham. Tried to play it through. Good defending Trippier. Ricochet doesn't go our way again. Alvarez. Newcastle pinned back at the moment.
The West Ham playing with a different ambition.
Makes a terrible mistake. Tonali now. Newcastle could catch West Ham here. Barnes now on the left-hand side, running at Todibo. Todibo tackles him. And is he going to get... where the hell are our defenders? How's he got to his own tackle? And then he gives the ball straight to Joe Linton. That would incense me as a manager. I mean, this is really poor play from both sides, to be honest.
Fucking game of football.
Good God. Here's Bruno. Now Joe Linton. Spreads it again to Barnes. See, why isn't Barnes running at the defender there?
What's the good of that?
Stops and goes backwards. Bruno now. Trippier makes himself available on this right-hand side. But again, no one there. Tonali now. He has to go to Burn. Burn out again to Barnes. Barnes now cuts back on his right foot. Harvey Barnes into Tonali. Tonali, Bruno, Isak.
Good football.
Isak does well to hold off the defender. Gets it to Murphy. Murphy's passed it. Trippier is a shamble. Get him off the gun. Bloody pitch, man. Hey, come on. A simple ball down the line. Hell's teeth. Trim my nose hair with goat's teeth. Unreal, man. Trippier again. Tonali is calling for it. Gets it. Tonali now to Murphy. Murphy can't get the cross in again. I think that's a corner, Billy.
Yeah, it wasn't a great cross. So the angle of it looked like it was going straight to the goalie's hands, but we do make a corner out of it.
Well.
On the last corner, I think we've had one or two, but the last one's pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, we almost scored from it. But what we want to see in the corners, Billy, is a bit of variation.
Yeah. Well, the last one was awful. Remember, he played it short, didn't he?
Yeah. I'd forgotten about that one, Billy. Thank you for reminding me. Corner to Newcastle. It's been all West Ham so far in the second half. Can we upset the balance of play here? Trippier drives it again. Burn with a header. And it just safely drops into the arms. We tried the same again.
Oh, that Burn again with a shit header, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, if he's supposed to be heading it across the box, Billy, then it was an awful header. Todibo now for West Ham. Kudus to Cresswell. Scarles. Cresswell again. Right-footed ball down the line. Took a deflection. That'll come to Joe Linton. Joe Linton under pressure from Souček. Got to be careful. Oh, nice play of Joe. Nice player. And now Tonali. Clips the ball out to the left-hand side for Fabian Schär. What the hell's he doing over there? Schär cuts inside. Ball to Bruno. Bruno now. Advancing forward. Sees the runner Murphy. Plays it to Murphy. Murphy's onside here. Murphy's ball across. It's almost an own goal. It's a brilliant save from Areola. And Isak can't put the rebounder in the net. So close to an own goal. But what a superb save that is, Billy.
Unbelievable save. Yeah, I have no right to make it. Great move from Newcastle, actually. It's one great ball from Bruno. Murphy's onside.
He is played on by Todibo.
Murphy's cross was a good one. And then it's come off
what a save.
Gilman's
what a save that is.
And then Isak's got the empty net and that's tap it into, but the angle of it.
Yeah, difficult angle for him, isn't it?
Oh,
it's behind him, isn't it?
Johnny was trying to backflick it in around his arse.
Yeah. Buster with a super chat. Why doesn't Eddie try swapping Tino and Trips? Well, yeah. That's an incredible save, by the way.
Well, that's the third one he's made.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Keith Truscott says, wonder what it's like to have a set piece and to think we may score. Here's Ward Prowse now. Clips it over. Livermento's gone for a walk. Nick Pope quick off his line, though. Well done. Gets it straight to Livermento, who brings it away. Livermento again brings it forward, but he gets so far and he stops and goes backwards again. Barnes was in front of him.
Give it now.
Now he gives it to Barnes.
Oh, that's it. Just standing there. Let players get to you.
Well, Barnes is doing nout. I mean, a winger, you should be running at your foot, running at the defenders. Yeah. And he's done that about 3 or 4 times in the second half. He's got the ball and just stood still with it.
Well, considering he's got a Wembley place to play for, he's not inspired, has he, tonight at all?
Schär now to Murphy. That's better from Murphy, cutting inside, causing problems. Tonali, beautiful ball out to Barnes. This is where Barnes can be dangerous. It's not a great shot, but he's got it back. Clips it in again. Oh, it's in!
Yes, get in there!
It's in! And it's Bruno!
Get in there,
Would you believe it? I didn't even see him there, Billy, and he stabbed the ball in the back of the net. And Newcastle United are 1-0 up. So go and grab your granny because it's disco time. Newcastle take the lead against the run of play. How are the lads? It's a beautiful assist from Harvey Barnes, Billy. I didn't even see Bruno there.
It's an outstanding cross from Barnes. He spots him. He's looking. He's onside.
He's onside.
It's
a brilliant ball.
And no way Ariola's getting to that one.
Nah. Just looked up there, didn't he, Barnes? He
saw Bruno.
Ball. It's a brilliant ball. And see, that's what he's capable of.
No backlift either, look. No backlift. It's a really disguised pass. He's actually pushed the centre half over.
Yeah, he has. I think that's what West Ham were appealing for there.
Made a meal of it.
I mean, he couldn't make it more obvious that that was a push. I know. I'm not sure whether they are or not.
It looks like
Bruno's still celebrating his goal.
He kissed the badge as well, so
I think he's given it, Billy.
I think he has.
Yeah.
Whether because Kilman made a proper meal of it, I guess you're going to, ain't you?
Well, West Ham are going to make a change. Paqueta is coming on.
Yeah, he had a better coming on the 65th minute.
I'm not sure who the other... Well, there's a lot of players coming on here for West Ham. Wholesale changes.
The lad that played at St James, it was really good. He's coming on, isn't he? The lad they got from PSG. I can't think what his name is. I think they're up in 3. Tadibo, who's looked like Mavropanos.
Yeah.
And
Souček's gone off.
Souček, yeah.
Wow. Billy, we're winning.
We're
bloody winning.
Soler had a fantastic game at St James's Park.
Yeah, he certainly did. Right. Concentrate, boys. Paqueta's first involvement is to head it out for a Newcastle throw.
Well, that's what his bets were about, weren't it?
Kevin says it's exactly 3 years ago today, March the 10th, that Bruno scored his first Newcastle goal at Southampton. With that little back heel, yeah. George T with a super chat. Thank you, mate. That'll do. Indeed, it will. Completely against the run of play, but who gives them flying monkeys chuff? We're winning. I mean, West Ham have not played well at all. I mean, it's been a dreadful game of football, but hey, if we can come out with the points, that'll do quite nicely. Thank you very much. Free kick to West Ham here, though, which they will send towards the Newcastle penalty box. Ward-Prowse again over it. Certainly not in a hurry to take it. Here it comes now. Flicked on in the penalty area. Bounces loose. Comes around. Burns got to be quick and was. Not the best clearance, though. Scarles. Ward-Prowse again. But good pressing by Newcastle. Forced West Ham all the way back to Areola. I don't think that will impress the fans at all. Because that's one thing, Billy. If you can get the West Ham fans upset, then and annoyed with the team, the atmosphere can certainly change.
Yes, it can, absolutely.
Oh, that's a nice play by West Ham, though. And they're bursting through the middle here. Now Bowen heading towards the penalty area, lost his footing. West Ham still have the ball. Paqueta, Joe Linton there to take it off him, though, and cleared away. It's very good defending by Kilman. And now to Scarles. That looked offside, and he is indeed. Kudos offside. Maybe have a change now, Billy. Get some fresh legs on. West Ham are changing another one.
Yeah, they make another one. Use Ferguson. Evan Ferguson.
Evan Ferguson, yep. Ian Fleming has gifted a Toon Review membership. Thank you, Ian. Remember to keep subscribing, guys. Bottom right-hand corner. Just seeing that goal again. Beautiful chip by Harvey Barnes. I mean, I'm sorry, but Kilman's made a meal of that, to be honest, Billy.
He has, yeah, he has.
You know, there's no way that his body shape, it's just ridiculous. And finally, those visiting Newcastle fans have something to shout about. Kissing the badge in front of them.
Not a sign of a player that wants to leave.
Yeah, absolutely not. He's played okay tonight, Bruno, actually.
A good game. Yeah, a very good game.
Made some runs forward.
That's our ref.
Indeed it is. Paqueta already getting stuck in. And it is Cresswell coming off for Evan
going
Ferguson.
For back four now. Going for back four now.
Yeah.
I'd have kept Cresswell on personally and took Skulls off. And
that's exactly what I was going to say. Skulls looks a bit dodgy to me tonight. I know he's got real good potential, the kid, but he's been a bit dodgy tonight.
And there's one thing Cresswell is good at, is crosses. And that's what Evan Ferguson wants.
Well, big opportunity for Ferguson to make himself a darling with the West Ham fans, but we have a free kick here on the halfway line. And we send it forward into the penalty box. Nick Thornton with a super chat saying no subs. Now, like we've got a final on Sunday.
Come on, Nick. You can't be critical. We're winning.
Yeah.
Dan Burn once again beaten in the air.
Yeah, he took the ball off Kudus, though. Oh, Murphy. Dear God. I mean, yeah, he's been terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Why are people talking about cucumbers on this chat? Christ almighty.
I think I may have made a reference to having a prostate exam with one earlier on in the show, Billy.
Oh.
You know how I come out with quotes that I don't even know I'm saying, Billy. You know what I'm like. Here's Paqueta for West Ham. Clips it through, looking for the runner. Oh, and he's gone down. Referee says no. It's Bruno that's waving no. West Ham are incensed by that, but play goes on. Oh, Isak, you're going to be stronger there, matey. And then he's giving the foul away.
Still pulling for that penalty.
Yeah, I wonder if VAR are checking this, Billy. And it comes from Paqueta.
No. He's on his way down already before we even touched him. He's looking at Bruno. He's on his way down now and then. He touched him then. Yeah, it's not a penalty. And he's holding his ankle for some reason. Fuck knows why.
Well, I don't know why he's holding his ankle. That's a bit pathetic. VAR checks cleared. Rightly so. 20 minutes to go, Billy.
Yeah, I think we do need some changes.
Yeah.
I think maybe the two flank men need to come off.
I'd agree.
And potentially Target as well.
Yep.
Or Kraft. Some just to strengthen the defence somehow.
Yeah, I agree. Here's Skulls. Back to Ward-Prowse. But again, Newcastle pushing out, forcing West Ham back. That's something we've done really well today. Long ball again. Looking for Bourne. Bourne takes it down well, but he can't keep that in play. Throw into Newcastle. It was out. It was out. It was out.
He'll be going home to a dire situation.
By the way, Nick Pope's down here.
You've frozen. Oh, no, you're right. Oh, maybe this is maybe one of them convenient breaks so they can get subs ready and things like that.
Yeah. Well, this is the dark arts that Newcastle are good at, isn't it? When Nick Pope takes, he must get a message or something saying, "Hey, take a breather, Nick." It's a bit of a good ploy because obviously, you know, I mean, Dubs is out warming up. I don't think there's any danger that Nick Pope's coming off injured. We've seen this so many times. I still can't believe he's not in goal, to be honest. I mean, he's getting some treatment on his ankle, Billy, but he's not exactly wincing around in pain when he was getting his ankle moved around there, was he?
No. maybe they're making tactical changes and it's been kind of relayed onto the pitch that we need to get Pope down so we can make them without making substitution.
Yeah. Well, he's back on his feet, Nick Pope. Doesn't look injured at all, to be fair. Oh, and again, they're looking at the penalty incident. I mean, it's not even a penalty incident. Bourne's completely made the most of it. And I have no idea what...
He landed on his ankle, but he was on his way down before Boone even made contact. So, for me, no penalty.
Of course he was. Anyway, we're back underway. And Bourne's getting mighty frustrated. And now Burns just smashed it off Evan Ferguson for a goal kick. I mean, Billy, I would have made a change by now. We're in the 74th minute of the game.
Yeah, we need to make some changes.
I don't know how he hasn't made any. I mean, he's screaming at his players there, but I mean, the only player I saw warming up there was Wilson. Here's Kudus again. Skulls inside for Ward-Prowse. Well challenged by Bruno. And now is that Mavropanos bringing the ball out for West Ham. Down the line from Wan-Bissaka. Here is Bourne. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Inside to Paqueta. Or Paqueta, as some people like to call him, Billy.
Yeah.
I mean, Paqueta doesn't sound right, though, does it? He has Bourne. A lot of space to run into here, and he tried a shot. I think a little greedy that from Jared Bourne. Isak does really well. And he's fancy stretching his legs now, Isak. Bourne is back there. But Isak's lost the ball and given a free kick away. DJ with the super chat. Eddie Howe needs to freshen it up now as West Ham are pushing. Switch to a 5 and get some legs on like Kraft, Wilson, Willock and Asula. Well, looking tired.
I agree.
Well, let's not forget Liverpool do play tomorrow as well in a big Champions League game against PSG. So the likelihood is that they're going to have to put their strongest side out tomorrow because it's only 1-0 from the first leg. Here's Bourne for West Ham. In comes the cross to the back post. Skulls tries to get there and only puts it onto the roof of the net. And that's a goal kick to Newcastle. I mean, apart from our goal, it's been all West Ham in this second half.
Yeah, it's been smash and grab, hasn't it? No doubt about it.
Indeed. Just too far in front of Skulls, that, for him to get any decent ball back across the penalty area there. I have to say, we do look tired. We do look tired here. Just less than 15 to go now of normal time. And Cher will let that roll out for Callum Wilson's coming on.
Will it be for Isak or will it be for Barnes? That's the question.
I'm pretty sure it's Isak, Billy. Cameras are panned on him. Here's Joe Linton. Murphy. That is not
what a ball that is.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka just got in the way, but here goes Livramento powering through the middle. Out to Barnes. Barnes now cuts back on his right again. Being forced back over. Gets a good ball into Murphy. Murphy now looks for help. Gets it from Trippier. Trippier plays a floated ball through for Bruno. And Bruno backheels it, but can only backheel it out to play for a goal kick. So let's see who he brings off. Willock is also looking like he's going to come on.
Well, it looks like Barnes and he's having.
Yeah. Not yet, though, Billy. Areola takes the goal kick again out to this, looking for Kudus. Good play by Livramento. Skulls now with a throw in. West Ham beginning to get on with things a little bit quicker now because a goal down. Bruno with the goal for Newcastle, by the way, guys. Great cross from Barnes and stabbed home by Bruno, but completely against the run of play. But the fact is, we're winning.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka now. Kilman. I mean, West Ham at the minute, Billy, I mean, the fans will be getting frustrated because they're not exactly sort of powering forward, and Paqueta's give the ball away there. Bruno fouled, free kick to Newcastle. And Bruno will stay down for a little bit. Yep, Harvey Barnes for Joe Willock, Billy.
Yes, not surprised.
And Isak for Wilson.
2 like for likes. At least we've got a bit of pace on the left-hand side now. But Barnes had a fair game to him. Got an assist against his name. Has he done enough to get himself in the side for Sunday? Only time will tell, I guess.
Depends what his plans are. But Trippier giving high fives to both Barnes and Isak as they come off. So let's see. Callum Wilson likes a goal against West Ham.
He does. And they've gone back to a back 4 now, so it's probably a good time to bring him on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we take the free kick short. I'm not sure what that was about. Shares played the terrible ball again. Trippier's onto it quickly, though. Murphy does well. Played over the top looking for Trippier again. Scarles comes across to clear it. Throw into Newcastle. 11 minutes to go. Still leading by a goal to nil at the London Stadium.
Kieran Trippier's been our best player tonight by country one.
Oh, he's had a good game.
Is Wilson limping?
No.
No.
Please, God, no, Billy. Don't say things like that. Oh, it's nice from Murphy. That's really good from Murphy. Gets the ball across.
Unlucky.
Played away. That's probably the best moment of the game for Jacob Murphy. Lovely spin there.
Yeah, without a doubt, in a tight situation as well. Did really well.
Absolutely. Trippier with the throw. Newcastle doing well to run the clock down here. Kudus now tries to get around Tonali. Tonali sticks to him. Free kick to West Ham. They take it very quickly, but almost gave us the ball back there. And here come West Ham now, trying to drive forward. Good work by Willock.
Brilliant for Willock.
And now Wilson. Wilson, oh, terrible from him. But Willock almost picked the pieces up. Wilson wins it back. Wilson's done very well there. Wins the throw in.
Well played, Callum.
Apologises that he didn't get the first ball, but he made up for it. And that looks like Danny Ings.
Oh, great.
He loves a goal against us, does Danny Ings? Let's try and get a second before he comes on. Here's Trippier. This time it comes into the box. It's not a great ball from Kieran. And Kudus again, trying to break away. It does really well, but he's the only one up for West Ham here, running out of space rapidly. Somehow he's got the ball to Scarles. Jesus Christ. Scarles, Tonali all over him. Here's Paqueta. Floats a ball towards Bowen. It's over the top of Bowen. And Livermento's... Oh, come on.
We could have got that.
He bloody stopped running.
That's shocking.
But we've got it back anyway and can break now very, very quickly. It's a 2-on-2 here. Wilson and Willock. Now Willock.
Win it, Joe, win it.
Willock heading towards the box. West Ham got players back now. Willock sets it back to Bruno. Now across to Murphy. Murphy. Again, looking for the byline, Jacob Murphy. Plays it across, it's blocked. Comes back to Murphy. Willock in support. Murphy clips it back again.
It's a corner, isn't it?
Well, I thought that was a corner. He's given a goal kick. Or has he given offside?
No, he's given a corner. Has he?
No.
Going to the corner flag.
No, it's offside. No, he's given a corner.
It's a corner. I thought it was.
Yeah.
I don't know why Murphy even tried to cross it.
Yeah, he should have just let it go. It was a clear corner, no doubt about it.
There you go. There's
yeah.
Scarles' touch, and it's out of play there.
Just strange Murphy even tried to get that across. Anyway, I mean, not many people get excited when we get a corner, but it is an opportunity.
No, we're vulnerable for me.
Trippier drives it across this time. And now it's with Shea at the far post. Oh, what is that?
That's shite.
Somehow it stayed in play and gone all the way back to Trippier again. Trippier whips in across, headed away to the edge of the box. Comes to Livramento, now to Murphy. Murphy clips it back into the penalty area looking for Byrne. And Areola collects. See what Byrne was trying to do there. Headed down for Willock, but it did just a bit too close.
Oh,
that was a very late tackle. How is he not being booked for that?
He should be. Unless he's made a meal of it.
Yeah, he's going to get one. Yeah. Well, referees took his time. Is that the first yellow card of the game?
I think it is.
Bloody hell. Let's see it again. Yeah, you've got now to complain about there, Dan. That's as blatant a yellow card as you're ever going to see there. That's what you call leaving one on him, Billy.
Yeah, 8 yellow cards for Dan Byrne. 2 more, and he's... Unless he gets to the time where they all get rescinded, but...
Yeah. It is Ward Prowse who's gone off for Danny Ings. So it's fair to say West Ham are going for it now, Billy.
Yes.
Here's Paqueta. Long ball over the top, looking for Kudus. Trippier's come, has Nick Pope come, and he's done really well, Nick Pope. Yeah. Playing it away with a header. Well played, Nick Pope. And now Joe Linton spins it to Livramento, to Willock. Willock inside. Nice bit of play this by Newcastle. Livramento, though, tackled by Wan-Bissaka, and I'll get my words out in a minute. Throw into Newcastle. But
that's what Nick Pope gives to that side that Martin DeBafka doesn't.
Yeah, that's true. He kept his composure there and didn't panic as well, Billy.
Yeah.
Here's Livramento into the penalty area. Stabs it through for Willock. Willock drives it across. There's nobody there, though.
But there should be, because Callum Wilson on the pitch.
Where the hell's Wilson there? And what's he giving a free kick there for?
Bollocks. Bollocks decision.
Yeah, careful, Dan. Don't give him an excuse to send you off, pal, for a dissent. Well, West Ham are running out of time, Billy. 5 minutes to go, normal time. Still, we lead by a goal to nil through Bruno's goal.
Yeah, there's still a change or two he can make. He can solid things up at the back if he needs to, but doesn't seem to be wanting to at the minute.
Here's Scarles for West Ham, pushing forward. Clipped over the top, looking for Danny Ings. Cleared away by Fabian Schär. Scarles gets it back.
I've been quite impressed with young Scarles.
I have second half. I thought he was poor first half. Looked very, very nervy. But he certainly played better second half. Here he is again. Back to Paqueta. Newcastle quite happy to let West Ham have the ball here in the middle of the field. They're not getting anywhere at the minute.
Yeah, they're kind of playing a 4-2-4 at the minute, West Ham.
Here's Kudus. Skips inside, looking for support, but Newcastle pushing out very quickly and causing problems for West Ham because they've got no time on the ball and no time to pick out passes. And they're just playing across the back line. Yes, they're in Newcastle's half, but they're not really doing anything at the minute. But he is Scarles. And that's good defending again. And smashed away by Jacob Murphy, but smashed away to...
clearance.
Just didn't run out of play. It was like a rugby clearance, Billy.
Yes, it was. Trying to find touch.
Yeah. Unfortunately, didn't. As West Ham try and build again now, time is definitely running out for them. Newcastle continue to work hard.
Oh, Willock needs to get back onto his flank because he's just training down at the minute.
Trippier's there again to denied Kudus, and that's going to be a free kick to Newcastle. Foul on Bruno.
Brilliant from Bruno again.
And Bruno decides he's got a bad head now. Bruno gets back to his feet.
Oh, you didn't kick him.
Solid call. Yeah, I wouldn't call it a kick, Billy. You know what Bruno's doing, Billy? He's very, very good at it. Very good at it. I wonder if we're going to see Longstaff, Billy. Oh, my God!
For Bruno. Oh, you're having a fucking laugh there, Ref. Eddie. He must have a quid on fucking one each.
I wonder if Longstaff comes on, and then the next camera plans to Longstaff coming on. You couldn't write a script. Seriously.
But he's had a good game tonight, Bruno. Captain's performance again.
Yeah. Certainly has. I mean, it's not really a rest, is it? I mean, there's 2 minutes left of the game.
No, he's got fresh legs on, but I mean, it's the fresh legs.
Well, fresh legs. Wilson, he just smashes that off Sola, and it goes out for a throw in. Tonight he's looking a bit perplexed.
Well, I'm not.
It's, I think it's the young kid down with cramp at the minute. At the moment, Trippier and Murphy are West Ham's physios. But if we hang on, Billy, it puts us back to 6th level on points from Manchester City, 2 points behind Chelsea in 4th.
With the game in hand as well, I think.
And no, they're all on 28 games.
Are they?
Yeah, Liverpool have played 29. But Forest, Chelsea, Man City, and us have all played 28 after today.
Well, we ain't finished yet, so let's not tempt fate.
Well, let's not, but it's certainly looking a bit more healthier. Burn with a header now for Newcastle, cleared by West Ham. And now Willock, but Wan-Bissaka gets the better of him there and then skips around him. Great play by Wan-Bissaka, but Willock's not giving up the chase. Now Bowen. Bowen brought down. That's a silly free kick to give away. Good opportunity now for West Ham to put the ball in the penalty area. I mean, Bowen wasn't going anywhere there, Billy. We had two players on him. There was no need to make the tackle.
No, it just allows them to get all the arm before, doesn't it? 2 centre-halves and Evan Ferguson and Ings and people like that in the box with Bowen curling one in. It's dangerous. We need to be on our...
I'm pleased you said that. I didn't fancy him curling one out, Billy. And it comes from Bowen. And Joe Linton is there. It's going to be a corner to West Ham.
Oh, did you see Pope then?
Yeah, flapped.
Oh, me. Ponce forward about it. Watch him. Watch Pope here. This is funny. Yeah. Not a clue. Not a clue.
Yep, indeed. Soller's going to take the corner for West Ham. The 90 minutes are up. Just waiting to see how much injury time is added on.
6? Yeah. Fuck off.
6 minutes. Jesus.
Twats.
Where have they got 6 minutes from? There's been no physio.
Down for a couple.
Well, yeah. Good play by... Oh, well, I was going to say good play by Livermento, and then he passed the ball straight to West Ham. Wan-Bissaka now. West Ham trying to make a late push. Kudus goes around Livermento. Kudus' ball in, right to the back post. Trippier, brilliant. Brilliant, Kieran Trippier. Not the best clearance, though. And volleyed back in by Paqueta. Comes to Joe Linton. He manages to scramble it to Willock. Willock now keeps the ball in. Joe Willock inside for Wilson. Back to Longstaff. Longstaff. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get that. I mean, that's a simple pass. And somehow we get away with it again. And Murphy breaks for Newcastle. It is literally like the kitchen sink from West Ham. And Murphy's lost the ball. I mean, what the hell did he do there?
Shocking for Murphy.
And Byrne manages to get a foot on it. Kudus keeps it in.
Pope
No, he doesn't. He was in no man's land. We're all out of the shop. But luckily it goes out for a goal kick. But Longstaff's first touch, a simple ball down the wing, and he passes straight to a West Ham player.
He did make a nice cushion pass after that we didn't see, but...
Billy! Givauer.
He did make a nice cushion pass after that to Murphy.
It was a fucking 1 yard pass. Even he can make a 1 yard pass, Billy. I mean, we do look absolutely shattered, to be honest. But
why is he not bringing more defensive kind of subs on?
I don't know. 4 minutes to go of the additional time. Still, we lead 1-0.
Well, what's Longstaff doing there now? Look at it.
Well Murphy. And then wins it back again. Now Wilson for Newcastle.
Send him.
Oh, it's awful.
Oh, fuck off.
That's a terrible pass. Oh, Jesus Christ, and the wee donkey.
Mastermind.
Unbelievable. Here's Paqueta. Or Paqueta.
Paqueta.
Paqueta. Sounds like a Japanese ninja. Here goes Bowen down the right. Good work, Livramento. Joe Linton comes across. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Good work, Joe. Brilliant from Joe Linton. Keith Truscott says if there was ever a reason to get rid of Longshite, there it was.
Well played, Joe.
And now Wilson. Longstaff actually finds a Newcastle player with Tonali.
Send
Tonali.
him.
Overhits the pass.
That was as bad a pass as Wilson's, that was.
Yeah. West Ham running out of time. Newcastle backs to the wall. But, hey, sometimes you need to win games like this. Scars brings it in. Kudos on the edge of the box. Smashes it into the back of Fabian Schär. Longstaff again shows his strength on the edge of the box.
Force the handball. Well played,
Somehow we get...
Look at Bruno.
Yeah. Is it me?
Match.
Do you know what I thought for Emil Kraft? He is expanded there, but there's somebody sitting behind him. That was a bit freaky.
Well, he's got the player of the match on Sky anyway.
Who has?
Bruno.
Has he? Okay. Well, I don't think this will convince many people for Sunday, but what it does do is it gives us a win. Pope with a goal kick into the final 2 minutes of the additional time. Please do keep subscribing, guys. Bottom right-hand corner. Come and be part of an incredible community here on the Toon Review. Shea gets a header on it, and Byrne puts a size 25 through it.
Go on,
Callum Wilson making a nuisance of himself, but Kilman outmuscles him there. Mavropanos. Sola back to Mavropanos. It's got to be long for West Ham, surely.
Well, Murphy's running like he's fucking followed through. He needs to come off.
Mavropanos, and that is the best ball of the night.
Yeah, Mavropenis.
Whacked it straight out of play.
Mavropenis. I don't know about Mavropanos.
Yeah. Superb. Into the final minute. Eddie's still barking out his orders. Nobody else is coming on. That's a certainty. I can't believe how many people have walked out of the London Stadium and at 1-0, Billy. This isn't just like in the last couple of minutes either.
I just thought something you could add to the list of things that aren't around anymore, like what dog shit. It's black football boots.
Yeah.
Not one of the players have got black football boots on.
No, you never see them very rarely. Oh, that's not a free kick, you tart.
He fell for that, didn't he?
Flipping hell. Here we go. West Ham and even
here comes the fucking nipple.
Yeah. Let's be careful. This will be West Ham's final chance of the game.
If we get a clearance on this, Joe Williams...
Nick Pope's come for it, and he's sort of punched it. Jared Bowen throws himself in front of the ball. There's an open goal, but we can't get it through to Willock.
Fucking hell, Murphy, you fucking dickhead.
Terrible ball by Murphy.
Good tackle, Kieran.
And the referee blows for full time. Newcastle United have taken the 3 points at the London Stadium by 1-0. Terrible game of football, but who gives a damn? It's the 3 points that count at the end of the day, Billy Bob, and we've gone and done it through Bruno's goal.
Yeah. Did we deserve it? Probably not, but I thought the first half performance was very good at times. And we sort of hung on second half, but smash and grab, got the goal, and we've got the 3 points, which is what the most important thing was. Bit of confidence heading for Sunday.
Well, it was needed, wasn't it? I mean, does that performance tell anyone that we can go out and beat Liverpool? Probably not. But what it is momentum, Billy.
It's momentum, it's confidence, it's a win away from home. All the things we want. A win in London. If we win our next game in London, then we'll have silverware in the trophy cabinet.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's London. Are we staying in London? Does anybody know? Are we?
No,
I would have highly doubted. But well, you never know, Billy. Eddie might think taking to a swanky hotel for a few days.
Let's have them done swing fellas for the week. Yeah, I think West Ham will be disappointed. they were pretty average side.
I don't think they're a good side. I mean, I think West Ham fans will be disappointed with that performance from them tonight. They were really powder puff, in my opinion. Didn't do anything. Even when they were behind, Billy, they didn't really threaten us.
No.
There was no real stage in that second half. I thought, well, West Ham threw a lot at us, but did Nick Pope have to make a save in that second half? I don't think he did.
I don't think he only made one in the first half. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
About 30 yards. I know they should have scored first off, but
yeah.
Apart from that, I mean, I think Potter's idea of going gung ho with the attack didn't work for them.
Nah, I mean, they were just the final third. I mean, Trippier was outstanding tonight. I think, Cher and Byrne looked a little more solid tonight. They had the moments, but, certainly better than we've seen them. Livramento defensively fine, but I think going forward, we do miss a left-footed left back without a shadow of a doubt because, especially on Sunday, we're going to be going against Trent, who I think put somebody with pace against Trent, and he's all over the place.
Yes, I agree.
And everyone will start turning their attention now to Sunday, obviously. But you know what? As you say, a win is a win, and that's the good thing about it. I'll be doing a reaction straight away on, of course, YouTube. I think Alex will be doing one at some point on Patreon. So if you're interested in that, the Patreon link is midway down the description. It's another way to support our channel as well. But there you go. We are celebrating a victory, Billy. And look, we wanted 3 points. We needed 3 points. We're back to 6th in the table. We're level with Manchester City. I mean, if you were told before the season started with 10 games left, we'd be level with Manchester City.
You wouldn't
have believed it, would you? But it's the way the season is going at the minute. It absolutely is. But Stoic Protector with another super chat. 3 points is 3 points. Toon. Absolutely.
Agree.
Absolutely.
Agree.
I mean, it was a shit game of football, but who cares? Sometimes you win ugly. And I think we've won ugly tonight. But
well, they're milking it for all the worth. Bruno's really milking it in front of the fans, singing. Yeah. Singing Tommy Mammy Ma, and Joe Linton singing it as well. Probably milking it.
It gets everybody going, doesn't it? That's what it'll be doing. And if there's that kind of atmosphere in the dressing room, that's what we hope for.
Yeah.
A good atmosphere. Listen, our players will know how difficult that game is going to be on Sunday, and how much more they've got to up the game. But hey, we can only go out and win a football game. So we've done that. And credit to the lads. But that's it for Matchday Live, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all your super chats. And, of course, your memberships. Really do appreciate it. Mods, you've been fantastic again. Thank you very much, Billy. And, of course, thank you to you guys out there. Please do subscribe if you are new to the channel. And, of course, don't forget to give it a like before you leave the show. Massive thank you to Mamaroo Records as well for sponsoring the channel. Based in Whitley Bay for all your music needs. If you can't get into Whitley Bay to see them, check them out online. That is pinned at the top of the description. And we will be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for the match review. And then it all starts. The build-up. We've got a Carabao Cup fan forum on Wednesday night. And then, of course, we build up to the big one. So lots to come on the channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you so much for spending the match with us again tonight, guys. It's been really appreciated by us all. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again tomorrow night for the review. Keep your eye open for my instant reaction. But until tomorrow, good night.
Away the lads and lasses.
Come back and check out some green.